Boy, is there one thing that I hate more than I don't know.
Right now?
Radio. I was going to say, then I didn't want to say it because then I was like, oh, people are going to be like, oh, Jake hates radio again. No, I actually like radio today.
No.
But it's jingles.
Oh.
I'm just not a fan of the jingles, but how else are you going to do it to let people know where they are?
Yeah, what to write down. No, it's okay to hate today because we're 10 breaks away from not having to work for a while.
Let me tell you something. I am so ungodly tired. You want to know why I'm tired? Is due to the fact that I have so much to do before we go on vacation that I was I was cramming it in all last night.
You were doing a lot of cramming last night?
I was cramming it all in. My hands were full.
I knew I should have stopped over.
Full.
I needed help. You cram.
Yeah, you could have taken some of this out of my hand.
Oh my God! Yeah,
no, I'm shoving everything in. Shoving everything in one day.
You could have laid
2
down,
hours,
and then I could have done the cramming.
Right. I could have taken a little break.
Why?
No. So well, we got to. We could talk about all the stuff that I was cramming into yesterday, right after our song. Is it your pick today?
It is my pick, and I have an option for you guys.
God, please, because I'm just talking, and the words are just falling out of my mouth and not making sense.
I can either play the song that I had been planning on playing the entire week, or I can play the #1 diss track of all time.
What's is that one diss track of it's from the 2000s, and it's the girls F you right back. One of those, that song. You know what I'm talking about, right? Iman, right?
I don't know what the hell he is talking about.
No, right? Let's just stop. You guys are going to know here and just... Yeah, Frankie!
No, it's not that.
Hold on.
I'm talking about the #1 diss track of all time, Jake.
Dang, I can't find a clean version of this anyway. You know what it is. It's F you right back.
No, I don't actually. I've never heard this before in my entire life.
Yes, you have.
But that's not the diss track that I'm
talking
talking
about.
Right now that I may have, but I don't know your
I
slang.
thought it was Iman.
Iman?
I don't know who Frankie is. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm confusing everyone.
One of the songs is 2 minutes and 40 seconds. The other one is over 4 minutes.
We need the over 4 minute one.
Okay. Well, that's the diss track one. But can we at least play a little bit of the other one first?
Well, why don't you save that?
Because we're not going to be here for a week.
Yeah, I'll forget. Here, I'm just going to play the beginning of this one, and we'll all enjoy it for a second, and then I'll go to the #1 diss track of all time.
I've never heard this in my life.
Yes, you have.
Sometimes I feel I've got
Tainted Love.
run away.
But with
Not
the Law
doing
and Order
it.
sound.
What is it?
It's Tainted Love, but with the Law and Order sound. Every time they clap.
I could see you liking something like this. It's really dumb. Just kidding. You've been waiting so long. That's why I wanted to do that. I just wanted to be mean because you've been waiting so long.
This song,
No. I really like
this
it.
track. I want you to believe that this diss track was written for you. You got it, and you're going to be devastated. And I hope you cry.
I probably will.
I really do.
Now we're talking. I'm so sorry. This is my
No,
jam
this
too.
is for you.
This is my favorite Taylor song.
Like I'm nothing you.
With your voice like nails on a chalkboard.
Oh, if that didn't work out, perfect.
Did you? Picking on the weaker man.
Yeah, look at you. You want to go to the gym with your muscles?
I don't have any muscles, man.
Take me down, Jake.
Just one single blow.
I'm sorry. I am. Ah!
You don't know. You don't know.
Someday I'll be living in a
Sydney, stop acting like you hate Taylor Swift.
Ever gonna be his main?
This is when Taylor was good.
Hell yeah.
Someday I'll be
Ready?
you
You're gonna take
can't
it,
hit
Sydney?
I don't know the words.
This
You know
next
this one?
verse is you. You got it.
Why you gotta be so
Mean.
Yeah.
I knew that word.
She's playing a banjo.
you with your switching sides and your wild
This is before she knew how much power she had.
Well, yeah, you
know
can
what I
tell
mean?
it's like, nobody can attack her now.
Already see there. I walk with my
Oh,
head
you can't even
down,
talk.
like
She's scary. She is a powerful woman in the industry.
just wanna feel okay again.
I got so excited when I found an awesome playlist last night.
Oh, what? I like playlists.
I will find the playlist I was listening to, and we can look at the songs, and you'll be like, that's the best playlist I've ever seen in my entire life.
Where did you find it? Like YouTube?
It was on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it was this, and then it went into like Stuck Like Glue, and I was like, this
Oh
is
my god.
I love that woman, man. That Stuck on Glue Sugarland woman.
Yeah.
Oh my, she is fantastic.
Why
Listen to that.
Our old producer
Hated her.
hated her for some reason, like she
Because-
hit her cat or something.
Oh, do you know what they're doing now? Well, hold on. I can tell you, speaking of our old producer. Oh, we got a little breakdown.
Oh yeah,
here.
it's a banjo solo.
She's, damn it.
Dang
Taylor.
it, we missed it! Football game! My God. Oh, this is where she just rips into him.
But all you are is me.
Right here. Listen. Oh, just stabbing.
Get him!
Twist the knife.
Get
All
him!
you are is me.
I wish she would say, bite the curb! Bite it!
Alone in life and
What's the matter?
and me.
You seem a little out of it today. Are you as tired
I
as
was
we are?
really cold, and then I put a sweater on. Now I'm really warm. Don't want to take it off though.
All you're ever gonna be is me.
Mean.
I'll be.
What a fun
That's
song.
today. That's what she is. You can't touch her.
She is the scariest woman on the planet.
This whole song, she owns like an entire apartment building in New York.
It used to be where you would think she would just sing about you. It's not that anymore. Now
No.
she just owns you and your family. I'm sure she's had people kill people for her, just like Scientology does.
Could be, yeah. Could you imagine if she got into Scientology?
No.
That'd be the scariest thing in the world.
Well, because she has so many followers that she could convert everyone. Hang on, let me do this really quick.
What would happen?
Did you know that? You knew this, but that they say in Scientology, Leah Remini was saying she wouldn't be, or one of them was saying that she wouldn't be surprised if the bigger celebrities in there have had Scientologists kill other people for them.
Oh,
because
yeah.
they say they cover up murders. They say they got people, if you're high up into Scientology, they have people that'll just do anything, including covering up murders, like disposing, cleaning, and
Or
you're
even
not allowed
taking
to
the fall
ask.
for it.
Yeah.
So, like, if Tom Cruise murdered somebody, he would have a lower level pylon take the fall for him. Now, what would they do? What if she rose the ranks and it became Taylor versus Tom?
I think she would win. Where she is right now in her career and her life, I think Tom 10, 15 years ago was very, very powerful, and I still think he is. I mean, but
Taylor
I think
Swift reaches such an audience
and
now.
she's female, and right now to be a female
yeah.
is very, very powerful,
Yeah.
which is a great thing.
That their pilot Zulu or whatever really
Right.
likes Taylor Swift. Probably, I don't know.
So
That religion is stupid.
Brett, our old producer, something just came up on Facebook this morning, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we used to do that." Do you remember Psychic Tiff? She's branding Psychic Tiff again on her show.
Oh,
Brett, if you ever listen to this in the podcast or whatever, we're not making fun of you. We're making fun of her.
Psychic Tiff.
And for us, there's when you do psychics on the radio, your phone lines will light up, and a way for us to know people are listening is when you get phone calls. If we were to say we were going to play a game right now and nobody called, when we were done with this segment, you would feel bad and you'd go, wow, nobody's listening. So for some reason, psychics will make the phone lines light up, but
Because people are sad, man. People need that, like they want a psychic to tell them that things are going to be good, so people want to hear it.
But it's
and
got
then
to
they
be
wanna
really
believe in
boring
something.
radio for anybody else listening in the car.
Yeah,
it has to be,
it-
right?
It's got to be almost on par with birthdays because nobody cares about your fortune.
true.
Like, is she? It's like you just got a fortune cookie that was speech to text or text to speech.
And wasn't her whole thing, Psychic Tiff, wasn't her whole thing going, just take a walk in the woods and breathe and then be one with nature? I think that was something like that.
I will not believe in psychics until somebody gives me lottery numbers and they hit.
My mom after Dad died, she met somebody that was a psychic, and she told me, she's like, Jacob, you got to come over and do this. She was getting brainwashed big time with this.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, all right. So she was over one day, and she gave me a reading, and it was just total crap. And she started putting in things like, she's like, yeah, but I wasn't impressed with it. Mm-hmm. And I think she got a little offended. And she's like, I just told you that you were in radio. And I'm like, yeah, but you've been talking to my mom for a month.
And also, you could just know who I am.
My mom did house calls.
I'm in radio.
Or not my mom. That sounded like she was a whore. No, the psychic she would just be at mom's house, like, have a tea. I'm like, what are you doing, Mom? What's going on? I liked you better when you got super into alcohol when Dad died.
Remember the psychic that we brought in before Psychic Tiffany? The one girl that just brought in a big book. Do you don't remember? She was like this little old lady, and we're like, and people would call in, and instead of like a feeling, she'd just be like, hold on.
Yeah, you would hear her ripple through paper.
You're going to have a good day today.
Yeah.
Thanks, lady.
How did we find her?
I'm pretty sure maybe J-Pat owed her money.
By the way, if you are a psychic listening to this show right now, you take advantage of people, and you should feel really bad about yourself.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think you would, like my mom when Dad died. She was vulnerable there.
Yeah.
And that psychic was taking advantage. And I think you all know.
Oh, yeah.
I think you all know you're full of crap. And I also think you do this because you want to feel special.
No, this is how they get around it in their head. Because they can tell people, well, all I do is give them hope and good feelings. So if I tell them that the people that are dead are still thinking about them and and love them, then you on Earth will feel better, and that's still not fair because you're giving them hope that there's an afterlife and that there isn't one.
Do you remember John Edwards? John Edwards would sit in a big crowd and then just point over here and go, hey, I'm getting an R sound. Did somebody die recently that has an R? And then three people be like, Ricky, I have one, Ryan. And he'd be like, okay, Ryan. Oh, maybe a birth date around December. Oh, yeah, mine's February. And then this is how it was, this like cold calling, I guess, or it was a way to do psychic with a crowd.
Yeah, it's tossing grenades and hoping that something lands.
Did you, Penn and Teller, this one magician was saying that he was a psychic. Oh, no. Chris Angel. Chris Angel was calling out this psychic. He came on a show that was reality or magic, and it was like American Idol for magicians.
Oh, is that the Fool Us or something?
I think it was even maybe. But anyway, so this guy was really saying that he was a psychic.
Yeah.
And Chris Angel ripped him apart, just like we're doing on Psychics right now, saying that you take advantage of people and you shouldn't do this. And he said, here you go. He wrote down and put it in a piece of paper and said, I will give you whatever. I think he said $1 million right now if you can tell me what's in this envelope. And he said, of my own money, I swear to God, I'll do it. You would have to see that. You would find that really interesting because I'm a big fan of Chris Angel after he did that. Yeah.
Oh.
No, I like Chris Angel. I always have, but I was a David Blaine guy because even though they were the same time, but David Blaine.
McCoy, man.
It really was.
It really was.
See if we can find that really quick.
Chris Angel abusing a psychic.
Calls out psychic, I would say. There it is.
There. Oh!
John Oliver has an episode on psychics.
Right there.
The first one?
Yeah, gotta be.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Dude, you're probably gonna have to skip through this because he does this whole segment of because it's 7 minutes long.
Oh my God, yeah.
And he goes on here in the beginning.
There's always been somebody like me.
See, telling you, trying to make you, giving a backstory of how he became a psychic.
It's got to be more towards the end. He's
definitely
still doing something here.
Keep going. I would do right about here. Yeah, right there.
Say that this isn't real.
I am also a skeptic. This is America.
Look at him
I think
overreact.
people should make up their own minds on what they believe. and what they think.
Why are you so out of breath?
So that's
I wish
it.
I would have watched
Well,
the
let's
other
see what
6
Raven
minutes
thinks.
now.
Raven, you seemed shocked again.
Raven Simone from Dish. She's a judge.
Because of a psychic. Because she was in a show where she was a psychic. What is this garbage? Play, please.
Whatnot. The door was locked right behind. I don't understand.
All right, I got to get to the Chris Angel
Previous
part.
rehearsal or
No,
conversation?
not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Thank you
Okay.
very much. Okay, Uri.
Display very convincing. I want to believe that there is a Raymond out here.
Oh yeah, because
Chris,
right here's
There.
Chris.
Oh,
the last
look
couple
at how
of weeks,
cool.
I can see
That's
you
what.
itching
That
to
was
say
your.
something.
That's
It
what
was,
you wanted.
it was.
You wanted that so bad.
Before I even move ahead here, I'll invite Ori and your friend Raymond right now. I have 2 envelopes here. I will give you $1 million of my personal money right now if either one of you can tell me specific details of what's... Now, don't tell me about the energy or that it's not the right time,
man, I'll
but
tell
just
you
tell
what
me
I will
what's in
tell
here
you.
right
I'll
now.
find you an-
Tell me right now what's in
I
the
find you
envelope.
an ideological bigot. That's what
Bigot.
I
What's in the envelope
You
right now?
claim
Why is he also limping?
that you
Tell me what's in the envelope.
do
Don't
not
give
Don't give me all this BS. He
What's
said.
in the envelope? Oh, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah,
blah.
you can blah, blah,
Tell me what's
They-
in the envelope right here. Look.
I love this so much because
Yeah, he just stood up. Chris Angel, they're wanting to fight each other right now. Like the hosts are holding these two back. And he's offended because he just got called out for being fake.
Because this was supposed to be a show to find a psychic, and they got Chris Angel who doesn't believe in psychics. Like, what kind of garbage is that?
I didn't remember that they stood up and were getting held back.
Oh, I
Sorry,
really
I thought
enjoyed
there was going to be a
that.
lot. That was
No.
very bad audio. What year was that?
It had to
be
have been 2007.
1964.
I'm going to guess 2007. Scroll down. Let's see if it says it.
2007. November.
Yes!
Published on.
That's when it.
Published, but I mean, it could have been sooner, but... I'm a psychic!
You are.
You all owe me money now.
I have man, I'll tell you what, when I was into magic, and I did this since I was like I think 14, and it just kind of was always a hobby there. It was so much fun. I had a certain card tricks that I would do at college parties, and they would kill. They would kill. They were very quick. They were very fun. They were very visual. It wasn't like, I don't know, like stage magic. It was more like nowhere near as great as Chris Angel, but still just fun stuff like that. And I'm telling you, that was a neat thing to be able to. Well, at that time when you're just going around to apartments in college drinking beers, and there's always cards there at a table, and you're like, "Hey, you want to see something really quick?"
You just got to wipe them off because somebody
Somebody
spilled beer on it.
That's so true.
And you're stopping a game of P&A, so then like some of the frat bros are a little mad.
That's
about
one of my
it.
favorite games. That's one of my favorite drinking games.
I've never played that game. I've never started that
It's
game
fun.
sober, so I have absolutely no idea.
Yeah,
what to
I was that guy that always knew a bunch of drinking games. You know what I mean? Let's
Yeah.
get this going.
Let's
play
do
dice.
this.
So Sydney, you never had really a college experience, did you?
Well, she goes to NWTC, so
I never did either. My college was through Angie. I lived with Angie in Big Rapids while she went to college. All I did was party.
Yeah, you did all of the fun things.
Yeah, that's one thing. I'm okay that I didn't. Yeah, I'm not a big fan that if I had to go live on dorm or something, or go live on campus in a dorm, I would have hated that. And I know some colleges make you do that.
Like, I find it weird that it's like freshmen aren't allowed to have cars, or freshmen aren't allowed to live
That's
off
weird,
campus.
right?
And it's like, I'm paying you. If I want to live in a different apartment or bring my car here, I think it's okay. Especially since like the UW system made like hundreds of millions of dollars in profit one year, and then when asked, "Are you going to lower tuition?" They're like, "Oh no, how are we going to make that money?"
Speaking
again?
of college, I've been wanting to tell you this because I watched a video. I don't know the guy's name. He's he's like a motivational.
John Tesh!
Nope. He's on Facebook like all the time around these viral videos. Tiny guy with glasses, and he swears a lot. And he's telling you what you're doing wrong, and he's very blunt about it.
Oh.
And
why does your Facebook abuse you? I only have nice things that happen on mine.
And a woman said, my son wants to get out of college. what do I do? Because I want him to make sure he's making the right decision. And he goes, is he happy? And then she goes, no. Then he says, let him drop.
Yeah.
Because if you are not in the top 10 colleges right now, your degree is meaningless.
Kinda. Yeah.
Think about that. If you are not doing the top 10 colleges and getting a degree out of there, it means crap. And he says, your son's going into business. Let him go start a business. You don't need college for that.
You don't need a 4-year degree. If you are going to a 4-year college for a business degree, then you are the worst business person ever because you're already not managing your money very well.
I never thought that until he said that. Really, my degree, even if I got it at Central Michigan University, what does that mean to people? If you're not in that top 10, does it really? I mean, doesn't matter.
There's certain jobs where you need to go to college.
Wait, real quick. Does any colleges sponsor us?
Trade schools?
I love trade schools.
Trade schools are awesome.
It's so brainwashed right now
that you need a 4-year.
That you need a 4-year degree. And these kids they're going to this and they're not making any money when they get out and they got loads of debt. And I just don't know if it's so, because back in the day it was I remember my parents saying you have to go to school. You have to go afterwards or else you're going to work at, their thing was you're going to work at McDonald's the rest of your life.
Yep. Yeah. It was, if you don't do this, then you will never make enough money to earn a good living.
This here, people are making millions with a cell phone. I mean, just doing viral videos, finding something that they love, finding their passion, and then recording themselves talking about it.
Yeah,
that's unbelievable. I feel like it's so easy right now to make money in this world because of the technology.
Tell me this, and I think we've probably talked about this before, but I don't know if I could relate.
Yeah.
How angry do you get at the people who do like unbox videos or just make slime on YouTube
and make money,
or just like play with the little like Paw Patrol dolls? Like,
are you talking and like make tons of money?
Yeah. Do you get super mad when your kid is watching one of those videos?
You know what makes me mad is that I don't have the motivation or the passion to do that, because I have kids that age, and I go, well, why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? But I would hate it. I wouldn't enjoy. I don't enjoy doing it. I don't know if you guys know who the sharers are. Share the love. Oh, those guys, your kid, you will eventually, because your kid's going to get into this. And there's another one that does like they wear mat. They wear mat and they're made for like a bunch of kids. They're doing all these scripts that are kids, and they're really, really dumb. That takes a lot of work to do what they're doing, and it's got to be. It's almost, to me, it would become a job, because it can't be fun. It can't be fun. But again, these kids
ranking cash.
These kids are driving Lamborghinis. Mm-hmm. They got Teslas.
Now,
there, right here, Steven Scherer. Yeah, that's one of them.
What if you did? I know it's right after the top of the hour, but did you hear about the group of like candy pants pedos
that will pause?
They share timing. They
have
share
like a little girl
videos.
doing a flip, and it's like, oh, you get to see her underwear.
Yeah, and then they're like banned comments.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like this weird secret society where they're sharing timestamps.
This is Share the Love.
Oh yes, today is going to be an awesome day.
I hate you.
Oh hey Carter, what's going on?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, right. My kids start talking like this. Actually, these guys are. This is a pretty good family. There's some that are ridiculous, but they're actually.
They have pillars in their house.
Oh no, they're rich. They're from. I had to do research on them. From Washington D.C. Their dad is a major lawyer there, and that's why they get to do this kind of stuff. But everything, my little kid does that now. What he does, he goes, "Oh yeah!"
Wait, hold on.
Hit that subscribe button.
What
Comment
are
down
these?
below, Dad.
What are these people?
Well, I've never seen this video. They just made it.
What?
There's his Lamborghini. It's the Sherrigini, they call it. I hate that I know so much about this family.
But like,
I'm in it. I'm gonna watch them tonight.
No,
I'm gonna smash that subscribe button.
I'm so confused though. Do they not have kids?
No, they're kids themselves. They're like 18. They still live with their parents. So that's what they do. They make videos, and they made this one recently, apparently. That's their pond behind their house.
Oh, and they have a ramp going into it. That water's way too blue.
That's the swamp monster or the pond monster. They make a video that the pond monster's always there. And they're always trying to find the pond monster. I mean, to be honest, my kids are watching YouTube. This isn't a bad family. Like they're very nice with. They're never picking on each other. They're very. I noticed this because my kids beat the crap out of each other.
Yeah,
they're always super kind to their sister and their brothers, and they actually like each other. Unless they're doing it for.
They could have.
I guarantee they're doing a little bit for the camera.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Right after the camera turns off, they all do a line of coke.
Wait, that guy right there.
You're not seeing
down,
the octagon.
Down one more. That's it. That's another one. Oh my God! Whoever these guys
Chad
are,
Wild Clay.
Yeah, they have a whole series of they're trying to find this one guy.
Ooh.
Right there, the project, whatever the project is.
I don't like that. He's throwing knives at masks.
Sorry, I don't know if this is like if you're in the car right now listening to this and you can't follow along. It's just know that if you have young kids, they are going to be watching YouTube.
Something.
I could get rid of I could totally get rid of Netflix and everything and only have YouTube for my kids because this is what they watch now.
Yep.
This is it. They don't ever want TV. They don't want cartoons. They want this.
It's bonkers.
All right. You're listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. We're late. Let's, oh, God.
We'll play bad guy, and then we'll just do it again.
By the way, I have, Justin Bieber did a mix with her, Billie Eilish.
What do you mean a mix? Like they
sang it together.
Oh, he posted about her on his Instagram this morning.
Why don't we just play it instead of that?
Fine. You got it.
Justin Bieber.
The Biebs.
Billie Eilish.
It's only going to be audio. I don't think they have any kind of video, and it's a girl like in her room with a bunch of Justin Bieber posters behind her.
I have this one.
Oh, maybe
it's like a lyric video of both of them.
Cool. Okay, let's do that. Wait, let me hit this ID real quick. Ready?
White shirt now with my bloody nose sleeping. You're on your tippy toes creeping around like no one knows. Think you're so criminal. Bruises on both my knees for you. Don't say thank you. Oh please, I do what I want when I'm wanting to. My soul so cynical. So you're a tough guy, like you really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always so puff guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, might seduce your dad type. I'm the bad guy. Duh.
Gold teeth, my neck, my wrist is froze. I got more ice than the snow. That guy, don't act like you don't know that guy. So critical. Tattoos on both my sleeves. Yeah, I don't sleep. Please don't wake me. Losing my tie up so I can breathe. It ain't political. Oh no. Yeah, I'm a bad guy, ain't no holding back guy. Come off like a mad guy, always got your back guy. Yeah, I'm the real type, keep you full of thrills type. Show you what it feels like, got an open invite. I'm the bad guy. Whoa.
I like when you get mad. I guess I'm pretty glad that you're alone. You said she's scared of me? I mean, I don't see what she sees, but maybe it's 'cause I'm wearing your cologne.
Let's go. Damn right.
So how do we feel about it?
It's fine. It was Bad Guy with Justin Bieber. I mean...
Hey, it's the Jake and Tanner Show. 3 people on the show, one of those being me. Hi, my name is Jake. I'm one of the hosts. I have so much stuff to do, and I got to do it in 20 minutes. By the way, I need to lose 5 pounds in the next 8 hours.
I have to lose 20.
So I'm going to be doing a lot of throwing up. You need to lose 20.
You got to 20.
I'll
use
throw
your
medicine
finger. Balls at you,
all right,
like Zac Efron does.
Sydney, no, we're not going to do that. We don't have time for that. You, as our producer, have to use your fingers and shove them down our throats.
Okay.
It's going to be a lot like 2 Girls, 1 Cup, but it'll be 2 hosts, 1 Sydney.
Yeah, and it's going to be just out this end.
Oh, no, somebody's going to poop on you.
Probably. We can't promise anything. Are you okay with this? You're okay. It's just bodily fluids.
I guess.
The thing I am the most scared of is that at the Dells, at the resort, I'm going to. No. Not everything is butt-related, Sydney.
Well, you were just talking about pooping on accident.
That's true.
When?
5 seconds ago.
I don't think I was.
Yeah, no, we were actually talking about...
No, that was on purpose.
Anyway, what are you scared about?
Is that some of the rides, some of the slides make you weigh yourself first because there's a certain weight limit, and I can't remember
your anxieties. When are you going to be done with that? When are you going to be done with
letting myself go?
No, not letting yourself go, but you don't. I don't want to say you're ashamed. It's not that, but what word am I looking for? You feel really
disappointed.
Bad. Yeah, disappointed. Like your anxiety, my anxiety and your anxiety, we both have it. Yeah. Your revolves around going to the Dells and have to get on a scale. Now, is that just for your mind when you see the number?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I haven't hopped on a scale in a minute. The last scale I was on was at the dump.
See, but I don't think you look... You're in your head, you think you look bad.
Yes.
And I don't think you look bad.
I also look bad. But you didn't say that when I was super fat, Tanner, either. You didn't know. You said, at least this is what you said, you didn't notice how big I got until I started losing it.
That's true. I didn't.
Damn it, that doesn't help me now, Jake!
Yeah, but...
What if in 10 weeks I start losing weight?
No.
I really have to make some major life changes, and I'm just not ready to do.
I just feel
like... I feel like you were super fat again.
I don't think you're... If you were my height, this would be bad. But you're tall. This is what my mom would say. When I was in a little bit of my heavier stages, she goes like this. I go, Mom, I got to lose weight. And she's like, Jacob, what, you want to be a little skinny, little twig? Is that what you want? You got to be a man. Men have meat on them. That's what she would say. If she was here right now, she'd be like, you're tall. What, do you want to be a little skinny, little twig?
How tall was your mom?
Look like you're sick?
How tall was your mom?
I don't know, 5'6".
I've only met your mom once.
Well, I can bring her in. She I
gotta do that to me.
She's
I gotta say that you make me feel uncomfortable.
The Lenski side were very short, but we got some Lenski legs up on us.
Powerful
legs. But I really feel like you should stop doing that. Well, yeah, look at me tell you to stop with your anxiety issues. No, but I really do because I like the confidence. You're wearing t-shirts now. You said screw it. I'm gonna do this, and I like that.
My nice sweatshirts are in the wash.
See, look at this. Jake is actually... Oh, that was mean. Jake's actually...
Yes!
Jake's actually right for once.
Why can't people just be nice to Jake?
Nobody can be nice. Tanner looks great. Be proud of yourself on the text line.
I once... Is it still true
Sydney,
when
can you
I
block that? 231
Is it
I remember when I was going on that stage where I was just blocking everything.
Block! You're out! Are the rumors true about the Lenski legs?
Oh, hell yeah.
You can jump on a second-story building from standing still?
At one point...
Because of how much pure power comes in those milky thighs?
My grandfather got asked to fight crime. He doesn't have any background in fighting crime, but because they saw him run one time, and then he kicked a football. Do you know, the rumor was that he kicked a football.
Was he going to have a cape, too?
It was 100-yard field goal.
No, it wasn't. No. He kicked into another town.
Oh, my God.
There's stories about him. You know him.
I didn't know that it was
Norman
that.
Norman Lenski?
Yes. Norman Lenski, with your legs, will you help fight some crime with me? Yes, Norman Lenski.
That's how that came about.
Yes.
That's how that came about.
My mom used to sing that to me every night.
Yeah, right. Oh, well,
but I would probably
fall
asleep
my family.
Before the
fighting.
Norman Lenski kicked that ball from here to Albuquerque. That's it. I remember now.
Right.
Wow.
He was from Nantucket, too.
Oh, my God.
And you know what?
There once was a man from Nantucket.
He was, and that was Norman Lenski. You know the rest of that?
No.
With licorice
My parents didn't love me. They didn't sing
Well,
to
this
me when I
one
went to
is
bed.
probably, but that came from Norman Linsky too. The licorice so long that he could.
Wow, that he could eat it.
Yeah. Again,
People on the tubes don't think you're fat.
I don't know what that means.
what is it? What is the tubes?
The YouTubes. They're commenting.
Was it hard to say YouTubes?
Yeah.
It confused us.
No, my nephew does that. I remember I got irrationally mad at him when he was over at my house because he went on Jen's YouTube channel and he said,
Jen has a YouTube channel? Does
well,
she make
no.
does she make
This was
content?
years ago, and he's like, I can't believe you got this many subs. And what did you just say? And he goes,
hit him.
I didn't want
What
it
did you
to.
just say?
Well, and
Rub his nose in it.
he goes, oh, subscriptions. Like, why the hell didn't you just say subscriptions? Like, what's the point? Like, why not just say subscriptions?
I don't know.
And why am I so mad at that? I don't know. Like, I shouldn't be. I'm turning into a crotchety old man.
Yeah, you are getting really crotchy.
I really am.
Hey, are we now talking about that and why I shouldn't feel bad about that? Are we doing fat poker today?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I can. If you want to do that really quick, because this kind of goes right in.
It
right.
does.
My nephew, just out of the blue, since we're talking about that guy, and let me say this. I mean, because he listens to the podcast, I mean no harm about this. He knows that he gained a lot of weight, and it was surprisingly fast. He went
It's
from
so easy.
from the last time I saw him to the next time I saw him, which I think was a little over a year.
Yeah.
It was like maybe 17 months. He put on like 100 pounds.
Well, wasn't it because
He was at 300.
He was at he had his he was at 300 pounds. Can I see a picture of him today?
Oh, what are the kids? Thick. Dude, he's got, you should see, yeah, please.
Yeah.
Check out his muscles
He
now.
was at 3. He was at 3.
Go through Colton's. By the way, Colton was Colton Shane here? Look how much, he's in shape here, man.
Where is
These are his recent pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like putting together stuff and holding a cat's tail. I texted him for a picture of his butt. I didn't get one back.
Yeah, he's looking a lot. He's looking great. I was going to say a lot better.
My God.
Yeah, look at those arms. Hey, go down to Fatty Colt low. Like it's way down here.
I like how you were going like no disrespect.
No, I mean no disrespect. I really
I've been really
don't.
fat before and then got in
He
shape.
doesn't
But
look fat in any of these.
No, but
he takes a lot of pictures now.
Yeah. It was surprising because I asked Jen, was she really surprised when because she was gone for a while.
That was the thing, wasn't it? Like he got a new job, she wasn't living with him, and it was like nights or something. So like he didn't do anything.
Yeah. You know what I wish I would have done at his wedding? I feel so bad about every time I see pictures of the wedding, all I think about is that speech I had, which wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. I think I was expecting better from myself. I wish I would have just grabbed the mic and talked. I wish I wouldn't have practiced it.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I would have just grabbed the mic and just talked. Yeah, he's a little heavier in this one. What's he doing?
I don't know, but I like it.
This was a challenge at one point, I think.
Oh, it was?
To like dry hump the floor.
By the way, text TV to 71090. Now he's doing the worm and money. He's throwing money up in the air and then he's doing the worm. Here, go. He's a little heavier there. Man, maybe he got rid of a bunch or some of them.
He could have. I think he may have.
Well, anyway, what I wanted to say, it was just surprising. And then he lost the weight. He lost like 100 pounds in like 3 months or something. Even his personal trainer that he had, he goes, "Oh, you shouldn't. You're not. This isn't healthy."
Right there.
That's him?
No,
I didn't think it was. That's why.
But it's just funny. Like they're like, this isn't. You may die. How much weight you're losing so quickly.
Well, that's what happens when you're not supposed to be fat. When you actually just start doing something and the pounds just are melting off of you.
It's not
because
fun.
you weren't designed to be that way.
I like being fat. Look, I don't like dieting. I hate it
Dieting
more
is the
than
absolute
anything. Hey, that's when he was working at Kiss.
In
here.
What?
So
on Instagram when he was working here?
He texted me anyways, and he said,
that you?
Tanner, are you jealous?
He texted me anyway and said, hey, just out of the blue, I was just thinking about the fattest thing I've ever done.
I can't wait.
And he goes, holy ass. He goes, 300-pound me was such an a-hole.
Oh.
And I go, what was it? And he goes, I bought a 24-pack of sugar cookies. I baked them. And then I grabbed a giant-ass bowl, dumped them inside of said bowl, poured a bunch of milk inside the bowl, and ate them like cereal.
There is no way that is a fact. He made that up.
Dude, I bet you he
had
didn't.
to have.
I bet you he did not.
Because
he at this time again, his wife was living in a different state doing her thing.
Yeah.
And he was always by himself, and he said he would just grab Burger King like every single night.
Yeah, he wouldn't
and just bring it home. I don't blame him. I probably would too.
He was endorsing like Wendy's.
Yeah.
Like how do you I did that when I was gaining all my weight. What I did was I grabbed Dairy Queen every day because it was like
just ice cream?
No. Well, that too. Me and my wife, because we had to have nutrients for the baby, so sometimes we would have like blizzards for dinner, and that was it.
Are you still looking for a fat picture of Colton?
Yeah.
Go to Angie's. Angie's. We can track it down through Angie's.
I was just on hers.
Yeah, you got it.
You got to scroll down farther. Because I know which one.
I like when I said I told you guys this in our text message. I go, hey,
scroll back up. This is too far. These are weird.
I said Colton just told me the fattest thing he's ever done. Tanner goes, I can top it.
I know I
Sydney
can.
goes, same. And then Sydney goes, ever eat pizza topped with sour cream in the shower?
That's a lie as well.
I've 200% done that because
there's no way to prove it. Why would you have done that? What scenario
I used to
did that
eat
happen?
in the shower all the time because when I got home, like when I was in high school, I got home from Culver's kind of late at like 10 o'clock. And I was like, working at like 4. I started at 4. So like you don't eat dinner and then you go home and you have to shower. And then my mom.
You had to be fast. Here.
Why did you have sour cream on it?
I always eat pizza with sour cream.
That is pretty fat. That's like you need more fat on top of the fat.
No, time out.
It's a good
Because
sauce.
that is fat. That is fat.
Sauce.
That is fat. But how much did you eat? Was it just one slice in the shower with sour cream on it?
No.
That's not fat. That's a garnish.
Probably like
2,
3 or 4.
That's
wait,
not,
or like some ramen nudes in the shower.
Ooh, I like ramen nudes. I like how you can't say the full words of things.
Yeah.
All right, so hold on. Let's do this. Track down Fatty Colt. Colton, by the way, if you're listening to this podcast, please don't take offense to this.
You're not fat.
You're not fat anymore, so we can do this.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Jake Loach. Click that blue. Up, right. Look at this. This is when I was a little heavier here.
Where was this?
This was a couple years ago.
Angie
Says
has
it was
not
last
aged.
year.
Neither have you.
What's that?
You and Angie have not aged.
Well, this
thank
picture
you.
says it's only from like a year
Yeah,
ago.
so maybe that's why.
I mean,
so look at this, Lo. I think I was pretty heavy here. This was getting close to my heaviest. Right after this, I worked out and I got down to 158. I was 188 here. So it was 190.
Go to that
So
picture.
I ended up losing 30 pounds. Look at my fat, chubby little face. Oh, you are disgusting. Look how excited I was. I'm getting our food, or I already had my food.
See, my God, is that Daddy Big Hands and Mama Big Hands?
Daddy and Mama Big Hands. That's where we're going to Tennessee right now. What's going to happen in the hot tub stays in the hot tub. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does. So does everybody else's
Look at that.
stuff stays in the hot tub.
I like this
The movie
picture.
hasn't even started, and Jake has devoured half of this large
All right,
popcorn.
boy, I don't like how this makes me feel anymore. Yeah, go up here. Wait, let's do
There's
this
some.
next. We'll just continue looking through old photos, and people in their car will be like, "I don't understand anything that's happening." What's the fattest thing you've done? Let's take some calls.
Because I got a lot, man.
Text line 71090, or you can call us 866-916-0959. Think back and go, "Oh, yeah, boy, that was pretty fat of me." We're going to take those calls next. It's so odd when people will say, hey, can you play a song?
Yeah, it is.
It feels weird because we haven't taken requests in a very long time. And probably I haven't taken a real request, since the beginning of time.
I've done one real request and actually played it, and the guy wanted Ocean Avenue by What's Its Face.
Was it already scheduled?
No, I added it.
Wow.
Until I learned that you are not allowed to do that. But it was overnight, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, so who cares?
Traverse City, Michigan, when we did that old morning show, we actually did it. We did a request hour, and you would call, and he would just put whatever you wanted in.
What a fun bit that could be, where it's like, this is a request hour, I'm going to take a random call, and your song gets put on every time, and you have it set up so that it's always the same guy, and you play Hoobastank's The Reason for an entire hour,
well,
because that guy keeps getting through.
I like the idea of doing that and playing whatever, any genre. Did we do that here?
Maybe. Yeah, we did. We did it for Go West, and then we refunded all the money.
It's a Jake and Tanner show. Good morning, I'm Jake.
Good morning, Jake. I'm Tanner.
Good morning, Tanner. Good morning, Sydney.
Morning.
Sydney's our executive producer. We're taking calls or text on what's the fattest thing that you ever done. Just kind of a recap. At one point, my nephew, who does radio out in Minneapolis, he was at 300 pounds, and he texted me saying the fattest thing that he's ever done was baking sugar cookies, 24 of them, breaking them up, putting them in a big bowl, putting milk on them, and then eating them like cereal.
I just feel like that's not true.
Same.
But
wait, why do you guys think that's not true? Like that,
the effort.
I think your sour cream and pizza in a shower is way more made up than that.
That's 100% made
You
up.
want to call my mom? My mom would bring me food in the shower. It's not even a joke.
I do believe that, but I'm just saying.
24 cookies and to wait for them to bake. Now, if he said he just opened up a thing of Oreos and dumped them in.
Let's go. Well, you want to call him?
Yeah. I do want to call him. I think.
Like, see,
was he dunking them or was he eating them with a spoon?
Let's call him. Oops. What's his number? God.
920.
That's wrong. I got 3 Coltons in here. Why do I have 3 Coltons?
214.
Ah, crap.
He
does a night show, by the way.
Oh, so he just went to bed.
Yeah. See, I would never immediately damage the bathroom after she left the shower. Stomach still hurts this morning.
Oh, hold on.
That was okay. There's more to that. Okay, great.
A whole Jack's self-rise, 3 sodas, 2 cookies. Then my wife went into the shower and topped it all off with 3 trail mix bags, which is 3 cups, and leftovers from my wedding. Immediately damaged the bathroom.
By the way, we tried doing this bit at the country station years ago, and we got in trouble.
Yeah, fattest thing you did this weekend. That's what we called it.
Somebody said, I've done a lot of things, but one of the worst But one of the worst was eating 2 of the giant slices of cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory after eating dinner. It doesn't sound that bad until you look up how bad those cheesecake slices are for you.
Those are big, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably like 30,000 calories. I used to get nuggets with a side of nuggets and then also a quarter pounder or a double quarter pounder, depending on how sexy I felt that day.
You know why I believe Colton's is a little truthful? Because he texted me out of the blue.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? If I was asking him...
And he got up to 300 pounds. That is a habit.
In a year. In like a year and 4 months. You gotta try
for that. Actually, the part that's the least believable about that is that it was milk and not just heavy cream.
My husband always puts his Oreos in a bowl and eats like cereal.
That is, when you see that, I mean, it's nothing. I'll eat an entire Little Caesars pizza in a car ride home. I mean, that's not hard.
I could probably devour a pizza. I choose not to. I don't know, light sauce.
No sauce, no cheese.
Yeah, just bread.
And it was just a peanut butter sandwich.
Oh, God, I love peanut butter sandwiches. I had real peanut butter. Not real peanut butter, but the actual brand peanut butter. Because we're so used to Aldi peanut butter. And now...
Wait, you had like Jif or
it
Reese's?
Is so good. It is so good.
It's just nut frosting.
Well, like my kids, we didn't get Cheez-Ites. From Aldi, we actually got Cheez-Its, and my kids had them. And they go, "Why do these taste so wonderful?" It's like, because this is the real deal, baby.
Because it's made with cheese.
That's right.
4 double quarter pounders after a night of heavy drinking. That's from Jessica, our female listener.
I ate 6 Big Macs in one day. 6.
That's not bad. You got a
like
day.
a
That's
week
24
worth of calories. calories.
Now hold on. That's a Big Mac every 2 hours. That's not too bad.
That's bad. How many calories
Or in a Big Mac?
in a big...
Well, that's just something you don't want to know.
Well, let's find out.
Arby's-
Oh, that's not bad. 563.
Oh, so 6. That's a little over 3,000 calories. You're fine.
I feel bad when I'm drinking Miller High Life. And the next day, because it's like, okay, cool, I worked out all this week. And because they're 150 a can.
Oh, yeah. I don't even want to look at like what craft beers are.
They got to be way up
Yeah,
there.
it's insane. This one, Arby's used to have a Big 5. I would just get all mozzarella sticks and nothing else. That's fat. That's really bad.
I don't know if it counts because I was pregnant, but I ate an entire package of Oreos in one sitting. Not the small square, the longer rectangle.
Me and my family now get they used to just have family size.
Sure.
And now they have upped that for us American fatties. And it's called a party size. And it's like, this is even bigger than the family size.
We don't have
devour that.
We don't have Oreos at Aldi. We have Fun-O's.
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 Did you know Oreo was the knockoff? When it first came out?
Of Fun-O's?
Hedrix. Hedrix cookies or something like that.
I literally had no idea.
Hell yeah!
Hi, who's this?
Good morning, 3430, my friend.
It's the fattest thing you've ever done. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. What do you
Best thing I ever ate. I ate a whole bag of Twizzlers, and my wife grabbed the empty bag from me, looked at it, and says, "You just ate 1,000 calories."
I know, isn't that sad when you get your like week's worth of calories in one meal? It's so bad.
They're so good and they're so small. How can they have 1,000 calories?
Twizzlers?
Dude, my dad eats like a bag of Twizzlers a day, and he's diabetic.
Thanks, 3430.
It's not even a joke.
They're wax.
What's the one candy that you have to eat if
Carmelos?
Carmelos are good.
Dude, I love Carmelos so much.
Twix. I love Twix.
I used to be a Twix guy until I was biting into a Twix and I was assaulted by the cookie that was in there. Hit the top of my mouth and I was like,
scraped it.
Now all Carmelo.
Kit Kats are good too.
Mm-hmm. You know what I've been getting into?
What's that?
Plain Hershey's candy bars.
Yeah, we do that. You know why we do that? Is because we do s'mores, so they're always just laying around.
Yeah, that's what my wife bought them for, and I was going through the cupboard, and last
I'm
night...
going to eat all these.
Okay, so last night, this was my meal, because I said I didn't eat dinner, because I really didn't.
Sure.
I got home, I laid down, and I was like, you're hungry, which I learned a long time ago, but I ignore this fact, is that when you're super tired, it makes you think that you're also hungry.
Wait, that's a scientific thing? I
Yeah,
didn't know
so
that. Well, no
when
wonder
you're-
I'm always hungry. I'm always tired.
Like laying in bed at night, and it's like, oh my God, I'm starving. No,
Yeah.
you're just super tired. Go to bed. But me, I was like, nah, I'm actually hungry.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and I made myself a turkey sandwich.
Oh, that sounds so good right now.
Butter on both sides of the bread.
No,
obviously.
that's getting weird.
Why?
You don't put butter on both sides of the bread?
No,
not like the top where you hold it. You put butter on the bottom.
I don't put it on a...
You really don't put butter on at all. Freak.
No, wait, who puts butter on sandwiches?
Why
Why am I the weird guy here?
I don't know. I wouldn't say you're weird, but
butter on a turkey sandwich?
Yeah, butter and cheese.
I get cheese.
I put some mayo because I like...
You can't do butter
flavor.
and mayo. You have to make a choice. Mayo or butter.
I would do mayo.
Both.
I can do mayo, light mayo, but I choose not to do any of that. I like my stuff dry, just like I like my women.
That what?
Sorry.
No, that is true. You do like dry sandwiches.
I do.
That's why you have wheat bread Even though, dude, wheat bread just tastes better than white bread. I don't care what anybody
Well, the white
says.
bread always gets stuck on the roof of my mouth.
I love that.
What do you do? Save it for later, like it's a tonsil stone?
No, it's just like...
And then you got to use your finger to scrape it off the top of your mouth, and then sometimes.
Do you have a tongue?
I can't. I can't. My tongue's.
No,
I can't use my tongue very
you
well.
just lick it like it's
You can do
like
all
a
kinds
sucker.
of flips with your tongues and stuff. You can do that. Actually, this is an artificial tongue.
What?
Yeah.
No, when I went and saw Spider-Man Far From Home, that was the first time I've ever eaten an entire thing of large popcorn alone in a 2-hour movie, and I finished it.
But what else are you gonna do? Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's right there. It's a movie. It's almost becomes robotic. You don't even realize you're doing it.
Most of the time, it's like, okay, I'm kind of done with this, and I put it on the seat next to me. But for some reason, I was like, I'm not putting this on the seat.
You don't have to.
I got to a point where I was like, if I put my hand down, I can almost touch the bottom. I can do this.
Tanner, we could get nuked by Korea. You should go get another popcorn. You should feel good about yourself. But don't get too fat. I don't want you to die. I need you on the show.
I know, right? I guess I'm gonna die.
I love dry sandwiches too.
Dude, a dry sandwich
only once in a while
isn't bad. It's
so
not
good.
bad. Do you put lettuce on it? Crunchy water,
I will every once in a while. I'll do that. It's a lot of... I'm lazy. So I want to make I want to give me...
How many slices of turkey are you putting on your sandwich?
Well, I don't like to buy turkey a lot. So I only put 4 slices.
Do you get it like from a deli, or do you get it from like the...
I'll get it from Aldi, and it's not called turkey. It's called Taki.
No, don't bash Takis. Takis are great.
Well, anyway, yeah. My wife even said, "Why don't you put?" And I can't do a lot of meat on that sandwich though because it gets too turkey. So
turkey sandwich,
and I like to only do 4 because I don't like buying turkey because it's like $3 a thing.
Oh.
I'm not a joy to live with.
We get the expensive turkey.
Yeah,
we go to the deli
Well,
stuff.
how do you slice that? Tell me how you slice that.
See, I enjoy because what is it, carved or sliced? Is that what they call it? You get 2.
I shred it. I make them shred really into like just it
shred
falls
or
all over.
slice.
Yeah, shred that beast. Shred it.
Yeah, because then you can't count how many slices you got on there.
That's right. You just sprinkle it on. Sometimes you just feed yourself like like you're feeding a catnip. Is that how you? Or no, fish would be better.
Here's something fat.
Sprinkle it in the. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just gonna let you talk.
Here's something fat that I used to do back in Grafton. There were 2 things that I could think of that made my wife go, "That's not what humans do." And one was take a giant plate, put slices of turkey on it, and then take barbecue sauce and make little designs on the turkey and then fold it up and eat it.
Ew.
It was delicious, and the way I looked at it...
that sounds wonderful.
It is. And the way I looked at it was, I ain't eating a sandwich. This is like 2 sandwiches worth of turkey, but it's pure protein.
It's all protein.
All protein.
And you were thinking about working out, so...
Yep. And then the other thing that I used to do was I would make... Alfredo sauce, get the Alfredo sauce, I dump it in and put it in the oven. I add a little bit more cheese, butter, cream, stuff like that. Spice it up. Then I'd make garlic bread, and all I would do is sit and dip garlic bread into Alfredo and eat that for lunch. That's when my wife said, "That's the grossest thing you've ever done," because I had Alfredo on my chin, and I used a piece of garlic bread to get the Alfredo because I didn't want to just wipe it away.
Your guys' thoughts on this? Because every once in a while we'll do this, and I forget how wonderful it is.
What is it?
Barbecue chicken pizza.
No.
I hate it.
Really? You guys don't like it? I am a fan.
You like pineapple on your pizza, though?
Sometimes.
I like pineapple.
I'll do that every once in a while.
Pineapple and Canadian bacon.
Jalapenos good on pizza, too.
I'm here for the jalapenos. Heck yeah.
That's really good.
Some jalapenos and pepperoni.
I'll do all that. And then goat cheese.
Ew. Get away.
Oh.
Goat cheese? What color is it?
Goat.
Do goats even have nipples? How do you get the milk out?
Yeah. How do you guys milk your goats? From the penis.
Tongue.
All right, this show's going downhill.
It is not. It is. It's already down the hill. We've hit rock bottom.
Fine. I'd be so mad at my kids who stuck me in a home, gave me this this new technology as a present. I'd be so sad. We're going to do this new technology that Hasbro made for the elderly. Also, summer is the perfect time to have LASIK at Optivision. It's only $14.95 an eye. Simplify your life and enjoy a glasses-free summer. Call 1-800-20-HAPPY free consultation. More Jake and Tanner show next. Wow, last hour of the show.
What?
Yes! Jake and Tanner show. Hi, the guy talking right now. My name is Jake.
Hi, the guy talking right now is Tanner. And I think the cameras are only stuck on Jake.
No, they're stuck. They're on both of you.
Oh.
Sydney, that was her. The female in the room.
I am a female.
Female in the room, but body of a boy.
Yes.
We love you, Sydney. Sydney's going to be here all week, next week by herself, so please feel free to call, harass. Are you going to put the cameras on just you? I would.
Yeah, why
That's
not?
fun.
The YouTube people deserve a stream. A show. They can throw coins at you.
Man, I'm getting... So we're going to Tennessee here today.
Like, you'll be in...
Kentucky.
Are you going... Are you staying at that hotel?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Yeah. So here's the thing, though. Tim will say something about hiking, and then Angie was talking about hiking, and then like 3 weeks ago, I'm like, man, I feel like that's... Which is great. I like going to see waterfalls and all that, but I'm like, man, all we're doing is hiking? And then last night, Connie, who we're going to go with, she's like, hey, my sister just made this for us because she's down there in Tennessee, and it's all the list of all these falls, these waterfalls that you can go see, and it tells how many miles round trip. And
you hike once.
Right. And then all of a sudden, now they're sending pictures of like, oh, you get to do all the hiking in this, and I don't mind it. But also, I'm a tourist.
Yeah, do your touristy stuff, man. Go get a lighter. Go get a shirt that's white, but then it looks like you got a female body on it. Get your garbage, man.
Does it sound not fun when all of a sudden all they do is talk about hiking?
Yes, it sounds terrible. Why are you going on a retreat? This isn't the Blair Witch. Just go get some beer and eat tacos.
You can hike 3 days tops.
No, that's way too many days.
I feel like that's a lot of days hiking.
No,
well,
that's
you're
too
not
many
going to
days.
spend the whole day hiking.
You're only there for 6 days, right?
Yeah, but she even tells the here, this is the list, and this stressed me out. And it says here, if you do this one at the Ghetto Falls,
hell yeah! No, you're going to the Ghetto Falls.
3 hours. It takes you 3 hours round trip.
Does it perhaps say grotto?
Oh, grotto. I like ghetto. 25-foot falls, 3 mile round trip. You'll be about 3 hours.
That's not too bad.
Well, that doesn't count the time that I got to be there. So that's a 5-hour day all of a sudden. That gets in the way of me drinking.
Yeah, no.
Bring beer.
I'm
going to bring a Camelback and just fill it with Miller High Life.
Vodka. Because Camelback, you don't want that carbonation. You'll blow up.
You're right.
You just need straight vodka. Or Moscow Mules, does that have a fizz to it?
Could you imagine?
Does that have a fizz? Does a Moscow Mule have a fizz? I've tried a Moscow Mule. Why is everybody losing their mind over those things? They're fine.
Somebody hasn't been sending out the podcast for the last few days.
I have been sending out the podcast, but I haven't been texting it out.
Why don't you get off his ass, 4084?
So, here's a little secret. It's the same link every day.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't get sent out to you by
when are you going to give that up and give it to Sid?
I will never give her a podcast.
He's very protective over those.
I won't. It's fine. It takes me like 30 minutes a day.
If you at all F it up, he will come down on you hard. Yeah. Harder than anything. Yeah. Because those are his babies.
Yeah.
No,
I want us to look professional.
Everybody on the Facebook fan page is like, it's all Sydney's fault. I'm not getting texts. And I was like, joke's on you. I just got the text line login like 2 weeks ago.
I forgot about that.
I forget to send out the text sometime. It's fine.
So in a little while, I think in the 8 o'clock hour, we're going to be recapping Tanner's poop story at the Dells.
Yeah.
I think we do that about once a year.
Yeah. Usually we're doing it around Memorial Day, but then...
You want to know whose favorite break that is? What? Our talent coach is. He hates everything about that.
I don't know why. Because it's not through the eyes.
It's a funny break.
Story.
It's a good story. His thing was, you weren't telling anything about your emotions. I don't know, man. I don't know if it needed it.
I don't think...
How would you feel if you crapped your pants?
Well, that's what he wants to know, like the embarrassment and like...
But like, can't something be funny? Can't it be funny with not making me feel like me not trying to find the philosophical reason on why I crapped my pants and how it made me feel bad?
Not with him. Like, he does all...
Pure emotion.
Pure emotion. Mm-hmm. I get it. That's what he does. But it's a fun story. And so if you've missed Tanner's poo story, you're going to be able to hear it in the 8 o'clock hour at some point. Probably, maybe just do that at the top.
You
should do it at the end. Put it into the
And then leave early?
And then leave.
Okay, I like that.
That sounds like such a sexier idea.
Okay. Oh,
that
boy, you
idea
remind
makes
me of Drake.
horny.
Drake was there.
What?
Drake used to say that. Sexy idea. Like,
Oh.
you do sexy on things that you shouldn't be sexy. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
usually, when I grew up, it
Like
was
that
just
water
your
slide, sexy.
Right, yeah, stuff like that.
Sorry, I got the devils in the brain, man. I cannot wait to get there. What would you do? What would you do with that show? What would you do?
What show?
Okay, there was a show called What Would You Do? What would you do?
Okay.
So we were talking about taking our motorcycles down there. It's supposed to be beautiful Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We're coming back Thursday. There's a 40% chance of rain on Thursday.
I'd just risk it to get the biscuit.
You think so? You think we're going to risk it? Just take the bike down anyway?
You like riding that thing, though.
I do.
See, in my head, I would go, I don't know, I want to chat with my wife.
Yeah.
See, that's what I would do on the ride. But you like riding, and this is a big bike ride for you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a long distance.
It is a good distance, but I hurt my back putting my pants on this morning, so that might suck.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wear pants on the bike. I would do it. I mean, if you like riding, I would just do it.
And then if it rains, I can just hang out in the dells until it stops raining.
Yeah, you could do that, or you guys could just stay one more night.
No, Kayla's got to work. We're coming back on Thursday, and she's going to work at 11 p.m. on Thursday.
That blows. Good luck with that. That's going to make you feel. Oh, that would make me feel so bad. And just because you're on this that is the worst part for me about vacation. When you come home and you're still living vacation. You're not used to time. You're looking at time all of a sudden again. You're not going out to... the worst is cooking food again.
Yep.
You got to go back to the stove or to the grill, and you got to actually cook dinner.
I haven't even started. I bet you I have cooked 13 meals since we got back from Mexico. I'm still stuck on that vacation. That was 5 months ago.
My kiddo, she had the vacation blues when we came back from Colorado. I remember that, and I felt bad. She was crying. She wanted to do things. We're just used to geo-tracking and buying things and whatever. You live like a...
You should geo-track, by the way.
Celebrities live like that.
All the time, and it's
That
not
is
fair.
unbelievable. When they're on vacation, like when we're on vacation,
yeah,
they live. They're just, in between movies or whatever.
Yeah, but they probably still have to like eat healthy and work out.
Well, that's the thing, but they don't have
Probably.
to cook it. They don't have to prepare it.
So it's
They
just
can
handed
order
to him.
it.
Did you see Jason Momoa? He was getting potty shamed having a dad bod. That's unbelievable.
That makes me feel
There's
sad.
nowhere near a dad bod. He just wasn't in his... People are used to seeing him Aquaman all of a sudden. And then after Aquaman, you see him by the pool, and they body shamed him for having a dad bod.
Now...
Right there. The way to the left is the picture. Your other left. That was way to the right.
That
You'll get
one?
there. Yeah, this is where they were body shaming him. Saying he has a dad
Because you
bod.
can't see his abs?
Apparently.
Because that's the only thing. Hey.
Wait a minute.
That's not a dad bod.
Oh, no, I thought he cut his hair. He only cut his beard. I
No,
think
he
that,
did cut his hair for charity. Or not for charity.
Oh,
for,
he
to
has
raise
short hair
awareness
now?
for pollution in the ocean.
I thought
Something
that
like
was his beard. I thought...
Oh,
he could-
maybe.
Yeah, he
Something
had
like
to.
that.
Look at that hair. He didn't... when?
Dude.
Um,
He's good looking, man.
With
I
a
think
beard.
so, too. I
With
think
a
he is-
beard. Without a beard, he's weird looking.
I don't know. I think he's
Better
got a
with-
weird... Yeah, definitely. He looks better with a beard.
Yeah, he looks better with a beard. And
I'll
then
take
there...
either. Not piggy.
Well, it's because he could put a beard on.
And he's a man. And I think you just like men right now in your life, right?
You switch back
You're
to
lonely.
men?
Oh. I didn't know that. Is that true?
Pretty
Well,
good.
that's okay. You have a girlfriend?
No.
Why are you ashamed of it? You shouldn't be ashamed of it. It's
2019.
2019.
Come out.
You got it.
Join us.
Come out to play.
That's fine. I'm just going to say it if you don't. Sydney is a lesbian.
I think she's asexual.
Oh, is that what it is?
Honestly, I believe that you are asexual. You and my buddy Steven would get along just fine
I
because
don't
you guys...
want to be. That's going to be so sad.
Why?
Do you really think you... Nothing,
I think I
wait,
could be.
by the way...
There's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it. Does nothing get you going? Like Jason Momoa?
I think Jason Momoa is good looking.
But, I know he's good looking, but that doesn't mean that I'd have sex with him.
Yeah.
I would.
I've already done things under this table after looking at this picture. What?
I don't know. I'm afraid I'm aromantic and I can't love people. That's what I'm really afraid of.
I think I think you could if you allowed yourself.
Yeah.
I think you're so hell-bent on you'll
Being
never
alone.
find Mr. Right. Yeah, being alone that you push so many guys away. Like what was Chopper? Were you nicknamed him Chopper?
hell?
Hey Aaron.
Who's Chopper?
I don't know, but I'm on board with that more. I like Chopper. Chopper is where
Yeah, I
you
don't
should
know.
live.
Yeah, when's the last date you've been on?
Was it Beefy
Probably-
Tongue Glenn?
Probably with Chopper.
It had to have been Beefy Tongue Glenn.
But somebody was dating a Chopper. I can't remember who. It wasn't you?
No.
All right.
No,
well, somebody was dating a Chopper.
She's never dated anybody that we know of other than Hey Aaron.
No, did you? Well,
I
on
didn't
Beefy Glenn.
date Aaron.
Did you? When's the last I've been on a date? I went out, we watched a movie, had some dinner, and our hands touched.
When's the last time you dated somebody twice? Not you didn't just go on a Tinder date and get a tongue jammed in your mouth. Like, when's the last time you had what you consider a romantic relationship?
See, she doesn't want to. That's the thing, man. I think we figured it out. You want a dude that just comes right up and says, "Hey, we're dating now," and you have no choice.
Pretty much.
That's how it is.
Okay,
Sorry.
there's the secret, guys. You can
You
just
are
take her.
You just take her. Yeah, please don't take her, Sydney.
You can, but she's consenting. Like right now, she is consented to be kidnapped.
Well, I don't think she means to get thrown in the back of a trunk or something
Is
like that.
that what you mean? We haven't asked her.
Yeah, you don't want to be thrown in a trunk, do you?
Isn't that the assertiveness
Tesla
that you're
trunk.
looking for?
I'm okay with
See,
that.
now if you've got money, you're already a gold digger.
Yeah.
I just want a car.
What is the story behind Sydney's parents splitting? I'm thinking that plays a big role in her apprehension.
What was
is that right? To be a serious relationship.
What was the one thing? Like, what was the last straw?
Well, my mom had kids before she met my dad, and my dad didn't like them, so my mom said, "You couldn't love my kids."
That's a big one.
That'll do it.
If you don't, and they were my siblings, so.
Oh, wow. Somebody said, "Deb's on my way to get her."
Ew.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's going to happen,
Oh,
though.
wait, this person also texted in vodka and Powerade, hydrate while you drink. Okay, you can come.
I need a Camelback for that. That's what I'm going to do. If I'm going hiking, I don't mind mountain biking. That would have been different. That would have been fun. But I got a 5-year-old that's got to go round trip 4 hours, and now I'm going to have to carry him. After I drink all the vodka, I'm going to stuff him in that Camelback.
I got a 40-ounce hydro flask in my car.
No, that's not a Camelback. You need the Camelback. He's got to have his hands free.
What's a hydro flask?
It's a water bottle.
It's like
It's
the
a water
Yeti,
bottle.
but for the people who aren't white males.
It's a water bottle.
It's just an overpriced water bottle.
I don't understand why it's called a hydro flask. It's a water bottle.
Hi, who's this?
It could possibly be made of metal.
What's up? Who's this?
This is Matthew.
Hi, Matthew. What's going on?
Oh, nothing. You said doing the weird things that people eat.
We're way done with that. Go ahead.
Yeah, what is it?
I not to think it's gross, but I eat potato chips and ketchup together.
What did he write?
Potato chips and ketchup? That's nothing. I did get potato chips.
Don't they
ketchup
make those
yesterday? Ketchup chips are the best.
It's kind of like French fries.
Unless you're about to tell me that you dipped it in a 55-gallon drum of ketchup and finished it, that's nothing.
Hey, I gotta go, Matt.
Bye, love you.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, summer's the perfect time to have LASIK at Optivision. It's only $14.95 an eye. Simplify your life and enjoy a glasses-free summer. Call 1-800-20-HAPPY. You're going to get a free consultation. Hey, on the way, I want to play that. This is the tease. Let me just read the tease I have. I'd be so mad at my kids stuck me with this new technology that Hasbro made for the elderly. And I think you'd be offended, too. We'll talk about it next.
Sex toy?
No, well, it could be. Anything can be. It's a Jake and Dan show. morning. It's the Jake and Tanner show. In this tiny little room, we have 3 people. 2 boys, 1 girl. 2 of those boys are hosts, one of those being me. Hi, my name is Jake. I got soaker hoses yesterday, and I have not hooked them up. I'm making my wife do it this morning with a billion other things she has to do before we go on vacation. She's so mad that I work today because we literally have so much. We're leaving at 11.
Dude, I could have had a training day.
Nah, it's all right. We've taken too many vacation days. Tanner.
That's true. Oh, my name is Tanner. I hurt my back putting my pants on today, and I won't stop talking about it because nobody seems to care.
I
my
care.
back hurts.
Want me to step on it?
Only from putting pants on.
The only thing that I care about is what I don't want to talk about what happened when you left, but I only wish I had that problem that thing got in the way all the time.
No, it doesn't get in the way. My name was in high school was Turkish Game Hen because I was just a little C. Oh, I wanted to say it so bad. Oh, I practiced
Sydney.
that outside too.
Hello?
You did.
I did. I was like, it's just a little ock,
I gotta get.
and because it's referring to the chicken, so it would have been fine.
I gotta get. I
do it.
had to give you a new intro, bed. Sydney's our executive producer. Hi, Sydney.
Hi.
Tell us something.
My name is Sydney. Today I'm going to the zoo.
Oh, you are. Tanner,
Yes.
did you go there yesterday?
I did.
How fun? Hot?
I don't
Did
wanna
you
talk
see
about
the otters?
I don't want to talk about it.
We're gonna talk about it in a little bit.
No, I don't want to talk about it
Why?
because of reasons. I'll tell you off air.
Really?
Yes.
About the zoo?
Yes.
Oh my God! Let's go off air. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, you're gonna tell?
Oh
No, I get it.
no, it was.
Yeah. So, but your daughter had probably a blast.
My daughter
Yeah.
loved it. My daughter loved it.
Remember, the zoo isn't just for you.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I love zoos more than anything. Seeing an animal that can't be free.
That just does something. That just does something for me. Hey, I wanted to read this.
But I can't.
The text line. But I don't know how. I was in a co-parenting class at the courthouse yesterday, and they used a old Facebook fight clip that you guys did from the IXX station to show bad co-parenting.
What?
You
And
guys
that was
need royalties for that.
and that was pretty awesome. So apparently, in some class at a courthouse, probably something to do with, I don't know, parenting and may probably divorce parenting and fighting, I guess. And
I have them all saved.
you do?
Yeah, most of them.
Find one that says bad parenting.
Well, they're all. I mean, if it has anything to do with parenting, I guarantee it's bad parenting.
What?
Like if they have. Did I say?
Wait, what did he say, Sydney?
Yeah, what were the words
if
I
it
said?
has anything to do with parenting, it's bad parenting.
Oh yeah, no, that's good.
Okay, that makes sense. Sorry, I was half listening too. We're all kind of half listening
Yeah,
to each other.
That makes sense because
Hey, pull up that email, will you?
which email?
No, I was.
Oh, not talking to me?
Yeah.
Well, of course you're not.
Hold on, real quick. Oh, you have it up, ready to go. While you are, can you listen to this also while you're trying to find that Facebook fight?
Yeah. What is that demon?
Hold on. Before you play this, Hasbro has invented the games Monopoly. I don't know if that's true. Is that true? Twister.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's true. Anyway, they developed a new technology toy line. This is just so sad. It's called Joy for All Companion Pets. This is for senior citizens, and it's for you buy it's a robotic cat that looks, feels, and acts pretty much like it, but they don't trust you in feeding it, so they hand it to you. Here, let's watch it.
Yeah.
If this isn't something like here.
If you ever go into an old folks home, they just sit there with fake babies and fake animals
Right.
like this, and they just rock them
Right
because they're
here.
so
Nice
insane.
if you could give the gift of comfort, companionship, and joy to your aging loved ones. With realistic fur,
I would be
furs, and
pissed.
naps, Hasbro's Joy for All companion pets deliver a soothing, joyful experience that inspires smiles, laughter, and fond memories.
I don't want to come see you, so I got you this
It's so
robot.
relaxing.
Pause that real quick.
Because
This
it's
is what it is. It is when you're getting your grandparents something to make yourself feel better that you don't go visit them once every 2 weeks. Here, take this cat. I would be so mad.
Yeah, but at that point, you're just happy to see somebody.
Even if it is fake?
Yeah. Even that second that they drop it off, unless they just ship it to you Amazon, that I think is the laziest thing you can do.
Look at that cat. She's talking to the cat.
Oh yeah, no. If you're in a nursing home, you're not in you're not in a great place, man.
This scares me. This scares me that my kids are going to get me a robotic cat one time when I'm older. You know what I've been freaking out about lately? Let me tell you. Is
the lump?
That, and I don't have a lot of family, so I feel like, because when you die, you eventually just go away. Nobody gives a crap. You just fade away.
Yup.
What happens if everybody just gets over my death too quick? You know what I mean? I've been thinking about that. Like, what if it's just like a week and everybody's like doesn't give a crap? Like, did I have any impact on anybody or in this world at all?
I think best case scenario is one of your kids gets into radio, and when you die, they make other people feel uncomfortable by saying, "Oh, thanks. Well, my dad's dead."
Did you see the text about R. Kelly?
Yeah, I was reading that yesterday. He got arrested again on federal section. No, child pornography charges he got arrested for.
Oh, well, does that make any kind of...
I did so much research. Oh my God, for nothing.
That was when we gave her that Mike Gallagher and we told her it was an R. Kelly interview.
Yeah. Which, did you see the picture? Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. No. Are you doing that?
No.
Oh, she did it.
Yeah.
Oh, we can move on. This is basically it's a robotic cat. It's almost basically the whole thing's about done.
Here's our topic right now. When's the last time you went and visited somebody in a nursing home? How long has it been? Longest one gets tickets to see Fandango.
I remember going to the nursing home and I hated it because it was well, I was a kid, so they scared me too.
Yeah.
And you would talk to grandma and she didn't really know who you we were there for like an hour. And then it is now thinking back about it, when I was a kid I didn't think about how depressing it is, but now it's depressing as all get out. And I hope to God that I make enough money in this career that if I live that long to go to a nursing home,
where you
it's a great one, not like the one that was in Farwell, Michigan.
Oof.
My wife's dad's sister, okay? So her aunt.
Yes.
She's like 85 years old or something. She's dealing with this right now because she's starting to lose her mind. She can't be left alone because she'll wander outside.
Yeah.
But then she'll come back and she's fine and she can talk to you. So she doesn't understand why she thinks her kids are against you.
So she just has little episodes of like dementia where...
Think about losing your independence. When they start taking the stuff that you built, you lived at your house for so many years, they go, you don't get that anymore. We're sticking you here. And they don't want to do the family reunion this year because it's right kind of close to, they're looking to do it at a different town because it's close to her house. And if they bring her up, she's going to want to go to her home.
Yeah.
She doesn't even know that her house is getting sold right now. They're selling it.
See, I think the hardest part, because I think losing your independence would be really bad depending on how long were you independent? Does that make sense? Like if Kayla dies before me, and then it's like, well, you have to go live with somebody, I'd be like, good, because I can't take care of myself. She's been doing it for so long. But I guess
I'm looking at it differently. I see that part. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because how am I going to make breakfast?
Yeah,
or whatever it is.
Who's going to touch me?
Who am I going to yell at?
Yeah.
No, but it's the independence for me would be you get your whatever, the house, like that kind of independent. You know what I mean? They're literally taking your decisions away. You don't get to make decisions anymore.
The thing that really scares me is my brain going.
Yeah, that's good. Does that run in your family at all?
No. Not that I know of. I don't think anybody's made it that far. No, but they, like when you said where it's sometimes she doesn't remember and she wandered and she doesn't understand why, because the other time she's doing fine. Being aware that your mind is starting to slip.
That's scary.
That, I think, at that point, I'm not going to want to die. I'm not going to want to live if my brain is starting to slip.
I know you've been here, because I've been here, where and this is not cool at all, but you've drank so much that you don't remember certain parts. And don't tell me that's not scary when you wake up.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, think about that, but all the time.
Yeah.
Where you just kind of, you wake up one day in bed and you're just like, I don't remember at all anything I did yesterday.
A girl I work with, her parents had a lot of money and they are in a nursing home that's $3,000 a month.
Dude, nursing homes are insane. I thought $3,000 a month seems like That's just what it is.
Yeah, I thought that was like average.
I
but
think
don't
a
know.
lot of people, what they do is they get that the kids end up selling the
Everything.
parents' house, and they get $300,000, and then the last 6 years they're trying to. Then what happens when you run out? Isn't it sad too? A lot of kids don't want to take care of their parents, but you took care of them when they were little and doing the same thing. But when they get to an age, kids don't want to take care of the parents.
It's weird and it sucks, but it's like, well, I don't know. Dude, if I start to slip, like my brain starts to slip.
You want me to just pillow?
No, not pillow.
Hold
I just
Yeller?
don't know.
You want me to slap you to death?
Yeah.
Everybody on the text line is bragging about how much their grandparents' nursing home is. They're like, 3,000 is nothing.
My grandpa pays $11,000 a month.
What did your grandma invent and sold? The bouncy ball?
How many gigolos does she get a month?
Sydney, you going to the zoo? I'm going to go. Throw you in my trunk and we can go down there.
Yeah.
Excited about that. That's weird. She could probably sit in your back seat or front. Unless you are a trunk girl. No.
Talk about junk in the trunk, am I
right? Boom. Yeah, right here. Yeah, most are between $5,000 and $10,000.
Dude,
yeah.
that's
I guess
nuts.
if I can't afford that, I guess just shoot me. What else do you do?
That's what happens when what?
Did that happen in your life?
No, my old neighbor, she has cancer, and she was like, this is like the 5th time she's had it, and she was like, I'm not doing chemo again. Just hold a pillow over my face.
Chemo's bad. It's really, some people make that choice because of how it goes from quality to quantity of life, or quantity. At first you're like, well, how many more years can I get? Then at one point you're like, okay, well, if I live another year, I don't want to be sick throughout the entire year.
That's happened to my aunt where she had brain cancer or breast cancer or something like that, but it was taking over. And she fought it forever, and then she was just like, I don't want to fight it anymore. And boom, like within 3 weeks, she was gone. Just done.
When the money runs out, they go on Medicaid to pay for the nursing home costs. Yeah, but not the good nursing home. You probably get moved to the Farwell, Michigan nursing homes.
Remember that guy who figured out that living at Quality Inns or Holiday Inns is cheaper because you don't have to take care of your room. They have continental breakfast. They're usually close to things that you can do, and
they said to do that. They said, and you got
it's cheaper because it's normally with your ARP card. You can get like a room for like $55 and you can go anywhere in the country. That seems so much of a better idea. And plus, every hotel is better than your house. Every single one.
Yeah, but if they have like an oxygen tank or like.
Well, I mean, if you're not, if it's getting to the point where you can take care of yourself, but you can't take care of your home because you've been in it for so long.
That would be the Holiday Inn.
I'll sell my house to a young couple that can take care of the home, like the walls or whatever, and needs to be wood heat or something like that. And now I'm just going to go Holiday Inn because I can still reach and clean myself.
Another thing that I scared to get old is nobody caring about what I say. Because I think that happens when when you're a kid, nobody really cares because you're not. And then I think when you get older, I think your voice disappears a little bit.
Yeah, once your brain, once you tell the same story like twice in the same conversation,
I just think people don't care. I think you don't have an impact when you're 70 years old. Like, well, you're old. That's from an old time. That's from an old era. I think people don't. Your words don't weigh enough.
Not everything cares as much. Like if you can become a great wordsmith and have some awesome phrases,
sure.
Then they'll listen to you. But if
right.
But other than that, it's just like, well, Grandpa's going. He's losing his mind.
God, this reminds me, and we're gonna get out of here. Did you see that Dolly Parton just posted a bunch of pictures of her from the 70s? She is so beautiful.
Okay.
I think Dolly Parton's beautiful. Now let's look at it.
During the break.
Ooh. Hey, summer's the perfect time to have Lace. Get out division. It's only $14.95 an eye. Simplify your life and enjoy a glasses-free summer. Call 1-800-20-HAPPY. You're going to get a free consultation. So Pauly Shore. I found some audio of him.
My God, Sydney, will you put a pillow over my face and wait until I stop kicking?
Let's just can we play just a little bit of that audio? It's the Jake and Tanner Show. morning. Good morning, guys. How are you? Good? Jake and Tanner show. Tanner sits across from me. Kitty corner for me is Sydney.
This is my favorite text message about what we were just talking about, nursing homes and stuff. I'm 37 years old, and I can't wait for my kids to put me in a nursing home. I don't know what everybody's all afraid of. I'm going to have a blast. Just be slaying
Unless you
it.
get the wrong one.
Well,
then they steal from you and beat you.
Well, as
And
long
take
as...
pictures of you and post them on the internet.
Yeah, but everybody there is getting...
Hey, did you find that Facebook fight?
I have the Facebook fights.
You
I have
do?
all of them. But God, who knows which one
is
is about
Is it
what.
just labeled Facebook fights, a lot of them?
All of them are, because I have them in a folder called Facebook fights.
Because somebody texted in just a minute ago and said, hey, we just listened to one of your old Facebook fights from IXX years ago, and because they're apparently using it for some kind of courtroom thing for bad parenting.
Yeah, like it's a class of how to be a good co-parent. So they were using our thing as an example of bad co-parenting.
It must have been a Facebook fight of bad parenting. I can't remember any of it, but this came up on Reddit, and it drives me insane that people care about this.
What is it?
It's people who were childhood friends with now celebrities. Who were they and what were they like as a young person? And I read them. It made me sad about who I am, too, because I was like, yeah, I want to know what they were like. But you would never say that about a normal person. I hate that I call us normal people. You would never ask, like, isn't it more interesting to, hey, what was John Hamm like when before he was famous?
Yeah.
Isn't that a little bit more interesting than if you were like, hey, what do you think that guy was like when he was younger?
Yeah, I want to know what John...
But he was just a person.
Yeah, he was just a normal human
But
being.
you always say celebrities, because I've said it before, and you've said, but they're not normal. Celebrities are not normal.
No, not completely. Like, they want to be normal, but...
I love Dolly Parton so much.
They want to be normal, but they're not. I mean, they're different. That's why they're celebrities.
Do you want me to read you some of these?
And John Hamm, we all know why he's not normal. He's above normal.
Way above.
My...
Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen saw them mostly at Thanksgiving with both of our families, or occasional met up with them and their family if we visited them in L.A. They're really good girls and had to deal with a lot. I can continue with these awe-inspiring posts from people from Reddit. How about this one? My dad went to the next high school over from Steve Carell, and they hung out in the same friend group. Said he was goofy and funny. Okay.
Yeah.
Glad you cleared that up.
Why is that weird? Why it only that story is only interesting if it's like said he was a heroin addict and always very serious.
Like these are all normal, but for some reason I kept reading them because my mother went to elementary school with Jennifer Lopez. Said both her and her mother were complete snobs. I could see that.
Yeah. Well,
she's Jenny from the Block, though.
But she's not.
No. Not anymore.
Nuh-uh.
She wasn't Jenny from the Block when she was on the block.
I think she has a major issue with aging.
I think she will, but she looks
she looks incredible
right now.
You know who else I have the biggest crush on and did another throwback is Michelle Pfeiffer. I think is unbelievably gorgeous, and she's
dead.
No, Michelle Pfeiffer just did a throwback, and you were saying I was trying to think of some older women that I'm attracted to, and there's a ton of them, but Michelle Pfeiffer is one of those women. But Michelle Pfeiffer, when she was 90s Michelle Pfeiffer, Catwoman, she was Catwoman before Halle Berry was Catwoman.
Halle Berry's
there you go.
Halle Berry's still gorgeous too.
Michelle Pfeiffer has some of the best bone structure.
She's 61.
Wow, she is? I thought she was older than that.
Time out. Go back. She was in Endgame?
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Wait a minute. She's... Okay.
What?
She was not in it. She was in it, but she had no lines. She's in Ant-Man. She's one of those. She's in those.
Yeah, she's the person who got that guy's wife.
Something. Either way, she's too attractive for Michael Douglas.
She's beautiful. Is Michael Douglas in that movie?
Yeah, he's
I like Michael Douglas.
He's Hank Pym.
Dude, her in Hairspray when she sings.
She has resting bee face bad though.
I think everybody does.
And yeah,
I think so to a certain to just a little bit.
My aunt knew Snoop Dogg during high school, and at the time, everyone there were getting into colors. She decided to join in, tied a bandana to her arm. Later in the day, he took it from her without a word. Turns out the people wearing her colors were being hunted down. So overall, pretty cool dude.
I want to hear about people who hates this area? Willem Dafoe?
Wisconsin?
Yeah.
James Jones.
No, that's from here. Like Willem Dafoe went
Mark Ruffalo, I think, hates Wisconsin.
I didn't think he did. I thought Willem Dafoe did, and so did
Houdini.
He said his greatest escape was from Appleton, and I was like, that's a good line. That's the funniest thing he's ever said.
Wait, go back. That's when I think she was really pretty.
Right there?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Is it because of the shoulder pads?
Because of her nose.
Is it because she's wearing the pattern that should be on a couch?
Look at her.
She is super pretty. Is that Goldie Hawn?
No, that's Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah, but is Michelle Pfeiffer Goldie Hawn?
No. Michelle Pfeiffer is Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah, but Snoop Dogg's legal name isn't Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, it is.
No.
He was a little...
Snoop Lion.
What is his real name?
Well, when he was a baby, it was Snoop Puppy. Dad joke.
Is that Goldie Hawn, though? Like, does she play Goldie Hawn?
No! Goldie Hawn is Goldie Hawn.
What's a Goldie Hawn?
I thought Goldie Hawn
name
was
is Goldie.
her own person.
That's Goldie. Man, I like Goldie, too. She looks like she would be fun to party with.
You know what she looks like? She is a person that looks like she doesn't have any teeth in her mouth, but does have teeth in her mouth.
Yeah. I
That's
love her and Kurt Russell. Taylor Lautner would get mad when people called him Shark Boy in high school.
Well, he was Shark Boy. You see how chunky he got?
What?
Yeah.
No, Lautner doesn't gain weight.
Look up Taylor Lautner now.
I love those shirts. I don't know what you typed in, but I love those shirts.
You want to be a mariachi man?
I know. Went to school with Chris Pratt. He was a nice guy. Always talking about Jesus.
Oh, loves Jesus.
Was able to bounce between all the different circles or cliques. Got along with everyone. I wasn't surprised when he became famous. Mike Myers went to high school down the street from mine. We hung out with the same people. Funny, very humble.
I wish I was humble.
Oh, he doesn't have his...
No, that's not even his biggest. There's one. Look at
no, that is not.
Look at him.
No
Taylor
way.
Lautner ate Taylor Lautner.
That is not him.
Well, why are people fat shaming him for his bread face? That's what it says.
There's no way that is Taylor Lautner.
Yeah, look at that.
No way.
He ate the CGI wolf that he played.
I don't believe it.
He always looks like he's making the noise.
My uncle went to college with John Cena. He said he would walk down the dorm halls naked.
That makes sense.
He would do that.
Went to high school with Neil Patrick Harris.
That's fun.
He wasn't a bad dude.
I love NPH.
But wasn't humble in the least. He was still working on Doogie Howser. Oh, yeah. When he was at school, he wasn't allowed to be himself, surrounded by fans and others. He had the nickname of Drama Dork by some of the other cliques. He wasn't gone to one of the other, or he hasn't gone to any of the reunions. Also went to with Freddie Prinze Jr. He was a cool dude, but hung out with guys that stroked his ego and bullied others.
Do you know who I think would be the funnest person to go to high school with?
David Grohl. Mark Twain.
I'm not gonna lie. One, Mark Twain, no. And two, when you called him David Grohl,
yeah, I know
it really freaked me out. No, Chris Evans, because didn't he go back to his class reunion and he was just like
he put a little sticker on that said Chris.
Yeah, and it's like that guy. I don't know if he did it because he also looks like he's a bit slow. So like it seems like he would actually put on a name tag that says Chris because people might not know who he is.
Paul Rudd would be fun to go to hang out at high school with.
You would have had to graduate in 1982 because he is 1,000 years old.
What about Matthew McConaughey?
No, I can't hang out with Matthew McConaughey. If I just say something, he'll try to find the philosophical meaning of it and then talk to me about Lincolns.
Yeah,
I don't want that.
My grandmother went with Frank Sinatra.
Fun.
Oh.
My dad went to college with Stephen Fry.
I don't know what that is.
Isn't he a comedian?
No.
No? Okay.
Stephen Fry
Isn't he the cartoon on Futurama?
Is that what it is?
No, his name is just Fry.
Fry? Oh my God, I love that cartoon. What is that cartoon
Futurama.
called? Oh no, not that one. I was thinking about the Fry and the milkshake and the...
Hunger Team.
I don't know why I love that so much. My mom used to go to the same gym as Dwayne Johnson. She had just started going again. At this point, she hadn't been in the gym in 10 plus years due to an incident where someone had a heart attack. This was before he was famous, and everything she just saw, he knew what he was doing. She walked up to him and said, "I'm sorry I'm bothering you. I just don't really know where to start with all this." He immediately stopped in the middle of his workout and helped design an entire workout plan for her, including showing her what machines, how to use them. And over the next several months, every time he was there and he saw my mom, he would ask her how her workout was going. Just genuinely a nice guy.
Who is this?
Sadly, she moved and couldn't go back to the same gym. Somebody's mom.
No, I mean, who is the guy?
Dwayne. The Rock.
I'm sorry. I think he's 50.
There's no way. What's his name? Paul Rudd is 50 years old.
50 years old. Look at that sexy. God, he hasn't aged.
Go to Taylor's Instagram. He's still really fit.
Yeah, but he got fat for a minute there. Did you see that other text? This is my favorite text ever.
That's the person I think I told him to call.
4060?
Yeah.
I sold coke to Machine Gun Kelly at Rock USA last year.
He was at Rock USA?
Yeah.
I mean, how do you get into the business of selling
Dude,
coke?
there's no way he's going to want to talk.
Probably not.
Because we just said that
just
he sold
remember
cocaine.
Coca-Cola. No, Coca-Cola.
No, he means cocaine.
But it could be Coca-Cola.
No, I guarantee he means cocaine.
Well, let's ask.
Well, we don't know his name.
Yeah.
Hi, what's your name?
And
Snoop Puppy made me spit my coffee out of my mouth. That was my dad joke. Boom. Oh, thank you.
I like this guy. My father-in-law.
Your call has been forwarded.
Yeah. My father-in-law went to school with that guy who played Monk. He's never going to live that
What is
down.
that dude? What is that?
Tony Shalhoub.
Yeah, Shalhoub.
Shalhoub. He also was on the show Wings, which apparently that show is super funny, but I've never watched a single second of it.
Grandma went to high school with Ted Bundy. She said he was quiet and didn't really have any friends.
Yeah, but he was so attractive.
He was real. No,
Dude.
Bundy wasn't.
Ted Bundy?
No.
Oh, yeah.
No. He wasn't quiet, though, was he?
Well, but maybe in high school, but when he got out of high school, he got very charismatic. He went to law school. He also murdered some people, but also he represented himself and did a really good job. Then he murdered some more people.
I went to junior and senior high school with Matthew Lillard. I loved me some Matthew Lillard, man.
Matthew Lillard is, I couldn't guess his age. What's his age?
He's gotta be in his 50s.
He's like 68.
Hi,
or
who's
something.
this?
This is 0343.
Hi, 0343.
I'm the opposite of 3430.
Oh, did you sell coke to anybody famous?
No, but I have something that's a little off topic that happened to me yesterday that I have to tell you guys about.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, why not?
I
Sure.
listen to the show like every single day. Love you guys. I used to listen to you guys when you're at the birthday station.
Well, thank you.
So, my brother-in-law was like telling me about, I saw a picture of Jake and Shannon, whatever. So I've never seen you guys before, like pictures, and I've listened to you for like the longest time. So I had like this image in my head.
Were we pudgy? Were we pudgy and bald?
Here, let me describe you. let me describe us to you so this can help you when you're alone.
Giving you,
playing with the man in the boat. Jake, 6'3", tone, not muscular but not big. Me.
Did you say tone?
Yeah.
Oh, and you gave me 6'3"?
That means that you're tall enough to be a Calvin Klein underwear model.
I like
me, also 6'3", a little bit huskier but still muscular. Have you ever seen Jason Momoa?
Some people say identical.
Think of that, but with a worse beard.
It's uncanny.
Other than that,
uncanny.
I'm his stunt double.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so I ended up going on Facebook and I looked you guys up. And now, like, Jake's voice does not match him at all.
What does that mean?
What does this mean?
I don't know. Like, it just doesn't make sense. So I feel like I need to, like,
Do I have a beautiful voice for an ugly face?
Yeah, is he really sexy? Like, what is he now?
Slightly, like, feminine.
My voice is?
Well, yeah, but what do you think about his body and his face? He's a pretty little boy, isn't he?
So you're saying
Yeah.
I'm much more I'm manly compared to my voice.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I bet that's the last thing I've ever been called is manly.
Doesn't Jake look like after he gets done with this show, he goes to a tattoo place and takes his shirt off to reveal so many abs, and he holds all of his ink things on it like he's the Bob Ross of tattooing people?
Yes.
Is that not what he looks like? God, is he a beautiful man?
Yes, absolutely.
So you like the show now, even though you Googled us?
I do. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, 'cause I know some people have gotten turned away.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's still great. But it was just one of those things where, like, you have this image of you for, like, ever. Like, I thought Tanner would be, like, blonde. Like,
I've heard that. You must have a blonde voice, because I've heard that
it's
before.
because of how stupid I am.
It's funny. We did this back in IXX when we were there. We said, because at this time social media wasn't as where it is now.
Yeah.
And we said, hey, describe us. If you've never seen us, call us and describe what you think we look like. And that was fun. Also, it hurts a lot, but it's still fun.
Really? I'm surprised it doesn't make you feel good because, like, you're way better looking than, like, most radio people.
Well...
And, like, so they probably thought that you looked a lot worse than you do?
Tanner sounds like he's 22.
That's what I thought.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
Do we have ugly voices?
I know I do.
I think people just think radio
No,
and think ugly.
I think you just, like, talk as if you're just, like, way more out of shape than what you really
Oh, just that. How does a voice sound out of shape?
Oh, I've been told that I sound fat.
No, like, you
so
like,
many
talk
times.
about how you're out of shape.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's it.
This person really likes your voice, Jake. Why don't you give them a little something? Just a little something. Just a little something real quick.
All right, from 3826.
Oh, God.
I think Jake has a sexy voice. It's a little gravelly, and I love it.
Wait, who in the hell calls your voice gravelly? I'm going to break character.
My friend was shocked to learn you guys aren't fat. Tanner's voice is hot. I feel like they're screaming at you.
Yeah, why are you so aggressive? Thanks, Mom.
Sydney, you have a cute voice, too.
I feel like I don't.
I feel like your voice sounds like we have always just woke you up. So maybe when we called you, you weren't
I wanted to
sleeping.
get you in this loop. I didn't want to say hot voice because we can't do that.
How attractive do you think Sydney is?
I thought Sydney would have been blonde too.
She is kind of.
I guess the picture that I saw of her on Facebook, her hair was kind of back, so I couldn't really tell. I guess I don't know how blonde she was.
Can I send you a picture?
I thought she was super cute.
I want to be in control of the picture that you see of me.
Yeah.
If you ask, hey, Aaron, he'll get you candid photos of her.
Hey.
You'll have to look past the leaves, but she's in there.
In the bushes. Tree limbs. You made him out to be a stalker.
Well,
I love it. Hey, thank you for calling and saying kind things. We get a lot of negative things through the text line daily, so thank you for sharing this. We appreciate it.
I know, it's Friday. I had to give you guys some love.
Well,
hey, hold on. With equal rights and everything, why don't you describe you to us? We've never seen you.
Well, that's true. We'll describe you. I think you're a sexy little thing.
I'm picturing peg leg.
Okay, you guys go first, and then I'll tell you.
I'm picturing a peg leg. You're about 4'9".
Mm-hmm. Your other leg's missing.
You couldn't afford 2 peg legs, so you've got a peg leg and like a single straight track from a Hot Wheels set.
So, like a miniature pirate.
Yeah.
Yes. But instead of a parrot, it's a flock of cats.
No cats. No cats.
Hey, I gotta let you go. We love you.
All right, love you guys. Thanks.
Yeah, your voice, Sydney, your voice sounds lazy.
Yeah.
It's not. It just sounds like you've just so tired with life. That's what I feel like.
Like what? Yeah. One of these days, you're gonna show up and you're gonna actually have like an animation to your voice and sound like you want to be alive. And we're gonna be like, "What happened?" You'll be like, "I finally tried heroin."
All of your voices are much different in person, especially Jake's accent or slur.
Jake has an accent?
I got a Michigan one. Sydney sounds like she should be my friend. Tanner used to work with my boyfriend in Pound. and said that they would make out and always have fun.
Yeah, who's your
and
boyfriend?
Screw.
Which one?
Oh, off and screw off. Oh,
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
Yeah, well,
Hey, that person who wants to be my friend works at Panera. I'll be your friend.
that doesn't narrow it down. I used to screw off with a lot of people at work.
I'm super attracted to Tanner's voice. I love me some Tanner's voice.
I think your voice is perfect for radio and also porno voiceovers.
Ooh, I want to do that right now. Can you put something on the big screen and I'll do a voiceover for it?
One day we're going to do porno play-by-play.
We've been wanting to do that. We scrub it every
JTX.
time. We should.
We can get somebody to like blur it all out.
You've got to tell Sydney to write down her idea for JTX.
Oh.
Which, by the way, you got to share that on that Trello with us so we can write things down.
Yes.
I did share it.
I don't believe
I emailed it to both of you.
Young lady.
I don't see none.
Anyway, so I don't even know what we were talking about, but we're done talking about it now. Hey, I have some audio of Pauly Shore, and you guys are going to want to hear it. Or not really. Probably not, but I care about it. Will anybody else? It's only like a minute and a half of it, and we don't even have to spend a lot of time on it.
Okay.
And I got a pee-pee.
Ooh, can I watch? Come with.
If you got to go. Hey, summer's the perfect time to have LASIK Optic Vision. It's only $14.95 an eye. Simplify your life and enjoy a glasses-free summer. Call 1-800-20-HAPPY free consultation. What were you going to say? Sorry.
No, sometimes I just say when I want to not talk anymore.
All right, Jake and Tanner show.
Oh.
Tanner, how many breaks are we away from vacation mode?
4.
4 breaks. Sydney, how many breaks are you away from vacation?
A billion.
Next week, we're gone. Sydney's going to be holding down the fort. We're going to be doing a lot of best of shows. And there's a lot of segments you haven't heard. You're going to hear, so it'll still be fun. This is Jake and Tanner Show. I'm Jake. Sorry, Tanner. Tanner's sitting over there. Sydney. Sydney is our producer. My wife keeps texting me, oh my God, she is blowing up the phone and I keep ignoring her. And she's with the kids right now, dealing with kids and trying to do everything because I'm an A-hat and we are doing the show today. And we're leaving at 11. So like basically right when I get home, I'm going to have 20 minutes and we're going to be taking off. And she keeps texting and I'm not a good husband as I keep ignoring her because I don't know what to say. Like, she's just venting. And I think she wants me to just say, hear her vent. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, she just wants to hear... All
right, what do I text? Say deal with it.
That sucks, hon. No, that's it. That sucks.
That sucks.
And then whatever pet name you have for her. So like
Ooh.
B or...
No, it's a...
Skank.
Cujo.
Trick. I used to call my wife Trick, and she has made it very clear that I'm not allowed to call her that anymore.
Trick's not bad.
No. At least I don't think so.
So I started listening. I was listening to Tom Green yesterday on a podcast talking about all of his 90s stuff, and he's bringing that Tom Green show back, and I think it may be like a Netflix thing.
Okay.
Yeah, he is. I'm excited to see it.
I believe he is.
I don't think it'll last. That's sad.
Yeah, unless it's
Boy, that guy hates the internet.
Yeah.
Because I think it destroyed his show.
Oh, for sure it did. It's not. It was.
He's always complaining about
the internet is doing it better now.
I don't know if it was better. You're just
There's
oversaturated.
more, I guess.
You know what I mean? It's all over the place.
Well, it looks better for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
that's just the technology. And wasn't he kind of mean when he did
Never.
it? No.
That's what they were saying. He could play it where he was just so likable and nice that he was saying that the YouTubers now are mean. Yeah,
okay.
He did it in a way where his didn't seem to be mean. I guess probably if we were to rewatch him, we'd be like, "Well, that was kind of jerkish."
Yeah,
I think I don't know. So I started listening to Pauly Shore on the same podcast. A few episodes down, Tom Segura, who is a comedian, has his own podcast called Your Mom's House.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm listening to right now. And Pauly Shore was on there. Now, Pauly Shore, do you know who the Weasel is? The Weasel.
I do, just because it's you.
Son-in-law? You know Son-in-law?
Never seen it.
You know what it is?
I do not. I was never a fan of Pauly Shore. Ever.
I never really was either. I kind of like his movies just because they're so nostalgic.
Like, I tried going back and watching, like, Biodome and stuff like that because I thought, like, maybe I didn't appreciate it because I was young when I watched it and I didn't understand the jokes. And I still find him so irritating and annoying.
He is. Now, his mom was the owner of the comedy shop in California, so he hung around comedians all the time. Well, he became a VJ when MTV was MTV in 1989. He became one of their VJs, and he created the whole Weasel thing. And I think he talks about that. But he's talking about the MTV days right here, and like when he became famous in his 20s. Hang on, that was supposed to play right then.
It's not like I did my movies in my 30s. My career started to go, down when I had my run in my 30s.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's after all the movies and all the stuff. Like, that's when I stopped getting offers and all that shit, yeah.
Do offers stop because of a bad because movies?
What I really like about this is he's so truthful. He talks about how he can't get a movie anymore. He just can't. Nobody wants him.
Because isn't Pauly Shore only Pauly Shore?
Yes.
That's the issue.
He relives his past all the time, and he tells people why he relives it. But anyway, hold on.
Movie business is real crazy in that it's just like in stand-up, it's like ticket sales driven.
I think I just didn't do what Dave Chappelle did, which was he stopped while he was ahead. For me, you know what I mean? And this should be a learning lessons to everyone out there. When your stock is high, back off. I could have stopped after Son-in-Law. I wasn't thinking. All I wanted to do was work.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
And some people can work straight through it. I mean, not everybody gets big and then just disappears.
Yeah,
like some people
Pauly I think even if Pauly disappeared, I think the whole Weasel and Paul, I think that would have faded away. People would have got sick of it.
And I'm just a bigger fan of Dave Chappelle than I am Pauly Shore, but I think Dave Chappelle is more talented. At least
probably,
at different crafts.
yeah.
There's different crafts, but
I think
still.
I think he was just saying,
like, you should get out
Dave got super huge and just said, "I'm done."
But I wonder if Dave would have faded away if he didn't go away. Because when it could be, it's that supply and demand. You took the supply away, so then the demand got massive.
Star in a movie, and it's going to be about, you're going to be on jury duty, and there's going to be Stanley Tucci's in it, and you got all these great actors in it, and you know, Tia Carrere off of Wayne's World, and blah blah. And I'm like, that sounds good. Of course, jury duty sounds hilarious.
Right.
But you know, I didn't work good with the director. The script was weird. Everything didn't line up. It wasn't like it lined up on my other films, and because my name was above the title, I suffered from it.
Right. But in retrospect, do you feel like you would have...
I watched that. That was when he was... And he talks about
Pull
that.
up the trailer.
With
I've never even heard of this.
In the Army now and jury duty, that's when all of a sudden those tanked. And all of a sudden nobody wanted Pauly Shore anymore. And he says what happened. Another thing that happened, listen.
Strategized in terms of like...
Absolutely.
Hey, I'll take
my
this time
agents
off.
and managers told me not to do it.
Oh, really?
Of course. They're like... even when I did In the Army now, they told me not to do that because I had signed a 3-picture deal at Disney, and I did Encino Man first. I did Son-in-Law, and that's when we did In the Army Now. And In the Army Now did well. Like now, it's made its money after years of it being out there. But at the time, it didn't do as good as the other movies did. So that was like, and then I cut my hair, and I was so known for my hair.
That's true. Carrie Russell, they made her grow her hair back on whatever CW show she was on because all of a sudden the viewership went down when she went short hair.
Didn't that happen with Rachel too on
Friends?
Or
Maybe.
did they
I'm not
tell
sure.
her she couldn't cut her hair?
Probably.
I thought it was one or the other. I remember her complaining that she wanted to get a haircut, and they told her absolutely not.
In any interview Pauly Shore does, he talks about his past a lot, and this is the reason.
It was like the best. I mean, it was like people are always like, well, oh, you always hear people like, oh, why do you talk about your past? Not just me, just people in general. You know what I mean? Well,
Sure.
You live your past. I'm like, well, you didn't live my past.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My past was insane.
Yeah, of course.
It was pretty f***ing cool. So.
And better than his future and his
It's
present. I mean,
true.
if you think about it,
It's the whole high school. I got the touchdown.
5
Yeah.
touchdowns.
And this is how the Weasel created. And I'm doing this really fast because we're in a time limit. But this is the Weasel. This is
All
how
my
it's
friends used to call me the Weasel.
They did?
Yeah, like when I was younger, and then a lot of comics like Jackson Purdue. He used to say, "You're a weasel," and then I was always like, "Weasel." Like I'm the one that kind of came up with that.
That was his VJ. He's the Weasel, and this is like kind of how
Is
he
it
would talk.
Weasel?
It's Weasel, but he would say Weasel like that because he had his own little.
And he's got a little
flow.
bit of an accent.
Like I'm the one that kind of came up with
Say
that.
the L,
And then I
man.
was like, if someone could, if that noise can actually occur, what would that noise sound like? And I was like. That's where the thing came. And then I started like pausing between my words. And that was on MTV.
That was awesome.
That was like, I would look in the camera and be like, check out this video, bro, because it's going to be major.
Yeah.
And then I start grinding.
The grindage. Major grindage.
Grinded. And then it was like my own language to the audience.
What?
So that's how it's.
So for about 5 or 6 years, Pauly Shore was the biggest thing on the planet.
Yeah.
Because he was doing his MTV thing with those son-in-law movies, and then it just faded away. And I watched a whole biography of him, and he's super depressed in that biography, that documentary.
Yeah.
That's got to be hard to be super big, and then that just goes away so quick.
And to try your hardest to keep it.
Yeah.
It's not like Dave Chappelle where it's like it went away because he chose for it. Pauly Shore's went away because he tried his hardest and the country and the world decided I've had enough Pauly Shore.
Isn't that weird?
Dude,
that's
is
scary.
So
That's scary
hard.
that Hollywood can just go, or the people can just go, I don't want you anymore.
And he's not pretty enough.
Right. Summer. Oh, no, we already did that?
Yeah.
I already did that. Okay, good. We're already going in the 8 o'clock hour? Holy Lord.
3 more breaks and one of them's a take from Jake and Tanner.
You guys know his mom was born in Marinette. Yeah, we do. Oh
my God.
Last segment, you got that ready to go?
I'll find it.
Tanner's poop story at the Dells. We're going to replay that because Tanner's going to the Dells today.
And we don't want to do 3 more breaks.
That's right. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. Yes, we're in the 8 o'clock hour. That's fun. Jake and Tanner show. 3 people in the small room. 3 people make this show work. One of those being me. I'm the host. Oh, God, I didn't like that. I'm sorry. I'm one of the hosts of the show. And my name is Jake. I hooked up something in the minivan for the kiddos. They think I'm a god. Did I say this yesterday?
Yeah, you did.
Did I already say it?
Yeah, your Super Nintendo.
I said it?
Yeah. Unless you did it yesterday, and then that's amazing that you called your own future.
We did. We hooked up that Super Nintendo. Very excited for the children.
Up to the TV that drops down?
Yeah.
I would have no idea even how to start doing that.
It's over on the side. It's just a bunch of plugins over by
really?
the back seat. Yeah.
Oh,
Tanner, the other host of the show.
Hi, my name is Tanner. I'm the other host of the show. I'm excited to not work next week.
Me too.
My wife just texted me and said I stayed up pretty much all night watching HBO's I Love You Now Die.
Did she say it's great? Because I'm so excited about it.
I just asked her, is it any good? And she is still typing.
Oh, we gotta wait until she's done typing.
Yep, okay.
Sydney, tell us a little bit about you.
Hi, my name is Sydney. I will be here next week.
That's true.
All alone. The YouTubers said, I hope she does turn on the stream. And I said, well, that's a little weird.
YouTubers as in Jake and Tanner TV tubers.
Yeah.
Sydney's an executive producer. Is she still typing?
Yeah. Dude, she might be getting a full review right now.
By the way, the hello, or what is it again called? I Love You Now Die?
Yes.
It's about the girl who is persuaded that her boyfriend into killing himself over text. Tons of text.
Okay.
Did you guys read any of those texts?
No.
They're scary.
She did. Kayla did, and then she said finally the book has been finished. The novel of her review is
Wait,
done.
really quick. You guys should sit like me. Try sitting like me.
I
My wife
can't.
said that. She goes, well, how do you do that? You're too old to sit like that.
My knees
You
don't work
spread
like
your
that.
knees too far apart for me to do that.
Why? He's just manspreading.
I'm the lady.
Yeah, see, isn't that more
Since
comfortable?
when?
Isn't that more comfortable? Yeah, now see, isn't that great?
Batman.
You're perching like a gargoyle. Ah!
Stop breaking everything! Okay, here we go.
Yeah, you just got to sit up here on your knees. It's more comfortable.
Yeah, so you're not allowed to touch that. Okay, it definitely goes. This is what she said about the HBO documentary, I Love You, Now Die. It definitely goes into depth with more of the text and stuff like that. But ultimately, I think she's effing mentally unstable.
Oh, yeah.
However, she still deserves prison time.
So did she say she really enjoyed the show, or did she just kind of...
I think it's probably good, otherwise she wouldn't have stayed up watching.
Miniseries?
I don't know if it's a miniseries or not.
I guess not a mini... Just as a 2-part, 3-part... What's considered a miniseries? I don't even know.
If it's more than one episode.
Oh.
And miniseries would be like...
Game of Thrones, like 6 of them?
Well, I think a miniseries is...
Little?
There can't be more episodes. Like that Chernobyl, that was a miniseries.
Hi, what do they call your face?
Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. What's up?
I was just waiting for Jake and Tanner time.
Oh, and you didn't hear anything, did you? You didn't hear us say
No.
for taking
Jennifer, I want you to know this. We hate you.
I love you, but
No, we don't hate you. Sydney may hate you. Tanner already said he hated you before you even called.
Yeah. I'm just been looking for a Jennifer to scream at.
I can't hear you.
Thank you.
You must have went through a tunnel.
For eating your phone.
It's 2 episodes. It's a
so
two-part.
it's a two-parter.
Very excited about
So it's a micro series. Either way, I've been meaning to watch it, and yesterday, since I went to the zoo and I didn't get home, I did not step into my house until like 7:30 last night.
Then it's like an hour later, it's bedtime.
I thought about going to bed, and then Dave came over, and then I went to bed at 10.
Oh my God, I don't know how you can do that. How do you go to sleep that late?
I don't know. It sucks.
We were driving
so much.
We were driving to Grafton yesterday, or a couple days ago, and Angie's like, "Hey, can we stop here?" And I'm like, "Angie, it's getting late. It's 3:30. It's getting late." And
Yeah,
she
come
starts
on.
laughing, and I go, "What?" And she's like, "It's just so funny because normal people wouldn't say it's getting late at 3:30."
At 8:30, it was 8:30, and Dave was leaving. I was like, "Okay, guys, I'm going to bed." And he was like, "I might try to make that," because he came over to borrow his torch back, and to bend some metal so he can make a rack for the back of his bike because he's a man.
Sure.
And he's like, I'm going to build that rack tonight. And I was like, it's 8:30. I was like, it's bedtime, guys. Like, I was in bed at 8:30 probably, and I have a hard time falling asleep. Yeah.
Sydney, you're going to be here next week by yourself. Are you all ready to go?
I think so.
I think it's going to be pretty simple. Run us through what you're going to do. Let's give her a problem. Music starts playing.
Listen to music.
What if there's a break going, like Jake and Tanner are talking, and then all of a sudden you just start hearing this, and it's just this, and we're...
95.9 Kiss FM, it is the Jake
What
and
is
Tanner
this?
Show.
Remember?
It says the trail.
I've never fixed the trail thing.
Oh.
Sydney, just switch spots with Jake.
Yeah, let's do that.
For the
You
rest
wanna-
of the show, you will be running the board. Actually, first, can you go get us a beer? Let's have a beer before vacation.
I would love that.
I will give you money, run to festival, and go pick up there's that festival over there. You can pick a 2-pack. I want you to go grab 2 beers. I get to pick the beers.
Okay.
Well, no, I want a
I'll go
Miller
grab
High
beer.
Life. You got to go give me a tall boy. Give me a 16-ounce tall boy Miller High
Don't
Life.
they only sell that in gas stations?
Wait.
Yeah, where are you going?
She's told me to go to festival, but I'll go to the gas station.
You
Whatever.
will just get a Miller High Life, too. But you got to be back in 10 minutes. Daddy's thirsty.
Yeah, honestly, I will give you money. Go grab 2
You
beers.
can't use a vehicle either. You got to actually run.
There's actually a gas station like right across the street.
Yeah, I go there every morning. Here.
I'm very excited.
Here's how much
And
are
then-
beers
and then-
nowadays? $1,000.
And I only have my
cash
debit.
right now. Of course you do.
Yeah,
here-
we've been planning on doing this.
Hold on. You got it. I'll pay you back. I have cash.
We've been planning on doing this. We wanted to just get a little...
We wanted to get tanked
You're back.
today.
What happened? How did you break your toe?
I don't know. It hurt.
I walk weird.
You do. You have chalky little bones. You drink more milk. Get some
No,
vitamin
it's,
D up in
dude,
you.
she's not fully developed yet. She's still a child. Her bones are all bendy.
When are you going to become a man? You're going to get out of that boy figure.
Tanner, what beer do you want? Send me a picture.
If you go to festival, it's a Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale.
I don't think so. There's something called Lady Waffle, if you can do that.
Blue.
I'm very excited about we were going to do this. We had this plan to get actually kind of a little drunk.
We were gonna get tipsy. Like we were gonna have people come to work with us and drive us home because we were gonna get tipsy on the air. Because legally, you're not allowed to run the board while drinking.
Right, but if we have somebody running it, we can just chat.
Yes, like every day legally, I could be drinking beer.
I'm
every
sorry.
single morning.
Why are these two people from Wisconsin? They sell beer this early. Can you buy beer before 9? Well, yeah. Has anybody ever went kayaking?
Dude, the zoo. People get sloppy drunk.
Yeah, it's just a bar
at
for
the zoo.
it's to day drink there, and you're enclosed with animals.
My God.
Hi, who's this?
Hey guys, it's Jim.
Hi, Jim.
I miss you.
Are you going to miss us
Ready.
next week?
No, he's
I
coming to
will.
the Dells with me.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Me and Tanner are just going to hang out the whole week without you.
Yeah, but he's staying at a different place, and I'm not telling the rest of my family. It's like I'm having an affair with Jim. We're going to get tickets to Noah's Ark.
So, Jim, your thoughts. A few weeks ago, you were telling us how much you hated the show with the new person on it called Sydney.
Oh, that's weird.
And you said that none of us were getting along. How do you feel now?
One, never said that. 2, the show is better, I think, with Sydney in there. 3, I think I should come in next week as a guest star and just play games for an hour every day.
You should do the entire show. You could come in for an hour. I don't know.
No, I can't do the entire show.
Why?
I can't talk that much.
I think he's got
I don't know,
another
that's
job.
Yeah,
but that's, the other responsibilities in my life.
Well,
yeah, I mean, stop in. I think it's all going to be programmed with their best ofs all in the system, so they're not going to be able to break in, and Sydney's not prepared for that.
Dude, no.
It's a great idea.
What's great?
Love you, Jimmy.
I love you. Hey, Jake, one more thing. Do you
Yeah.
know you can add more games to your Super Nintendo? That's completely off topic. Do you have the Super Nintendo mini thing?
Yeah, I do.
The mini? You can add like 300 more games onto that.
Yeah, I heard about that. Some kind of hack, right?
Yeah, I could do it for you.
The internet.
I mean, I'm not going to be able to get it done. I could do it for you, but I can't get it done before your trip, obviously.
Well, if you just drive up to Fredonia.
Right now. Why don't you go right now? What are you doing right now?
Let's go to work. I can't do it.
I'm so sick of your responsibilities, Jim.
I'll get fired, then I'll have to live with you. One of you. Which one's going to take me in?
We could share custody.
I have an attic above the garage. You
my
can sleep by all
basement's-
my magic videos. That's where I keep them.
My basement's almost finished.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, the poop basement or the hot attic. Which one is it? I don't know.
You don't get to pick. We get you every other weekend.
Yeah. But don't worry. If it's anything like my divorced parents, you're going to do a lot of go-karts.
I not my house. I'm going to make you do work like just cut
so
wood.
you're my mom's house.
Yeah.
You're my mom's house, and I'll be my dad's house. I'll buy you anything you want.
And I make you work. Clean the fridge. It's dirty.
Dick just got a list of chores every weekend. Tanner's the fun dad.
Yeah.
He's trying to win your love. Goodbye. Goodbye, Jim.
There we go.
gotta
Love you
go.
guys.
I love it.
It's like jailbreaking. I have morals.
Hey. Just so you know.
Go on.
I'm pretty sure the Nintendo 64 Classic is happening. Just like your Super Nintendo?
I heard that, and I love 64. Let's, God.
Never mind. I don't know if it is happening.
Why?
I don't know. There are some reports saying it's never going to happen, some reports saying that it is. The ones that say never were longer ago, though. Because PlayStation even made a classic. Dude, give me an N64 Classic.
Let's call Sydney and see where she is with her beer.
Yeah.
We're only having one.
Yeah, it's only one, and we got to wait a little bit, so it's fine.
What's up, yo? I just tried calling when Jim was there, saying that we could play games. We could play games through Facebook Live.
I guess you could for Facebook Live and YouTube. That might be fun. Jim, if you're hearing this, stop in and bother Sydney.
Yeah.
Sydney, where are you? Did you forget to get beer?
I'm halfway
No, I'm
home.
pulling into festival right now.
Okay.
Hopefully
Dude,
they serve
I got stopped like every red light.
There's only 2.
Yeah, really. So
I got stopped at 2.
all right, so
Wait,
run.
3.
Run. I can't believe you're not there
I
yet
actually
and back.
ran into my car and I hurt
can't
my
believe that
toe.
beer is not in my gullet.
Yeah.
God.
It should be getting warm right now.
I'll tell you this.
Already.
In the 50s, you wouldn't have made it as a wife. Well, actually, we wouldn't have let you drive.
Yeah, in the 50s, you would have been considered worse than a drunk driver.
Somebody said just past Sydney. Oh, that's weird.
I'm
by the
trying
way,
to go get her.
Somebody honked at me. Was that you?
If you see no, we're in the studio.
My God.
If you see our Sydney out and about, you do not take her
until she delivers.
Right.
And
That I
then
don't
you
care.
can take her. Whatever
Right.
happens after that.
Not a problem. We're on vacation mode.
Not my problem.
All right, Sydney, we'll see you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye. She says bye like your wife. Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
Bye.
Your wife sounds so hot when she says hello. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable.
No, that's fine.
I could have used a lot of different words. I could have said attractive or her hi. Do you do it? Let me see if it does something for me.
Hi.
Oh my God! Here it is.
Hi.
Remember we did that at old IXX. See whose wife says hi the hottest.
Oh yeah. Hey. Now I'm half stealing this from another show.
Okay.
But do you want this instead of a bell?
I mean to make you feel uncomfortable.
What is happening? Sorry. Do you want to play Tape from Jake and Tanner? I can get this bell that I want to do instead of using the actual bell as for correct answers.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do it next.
Yeah.
All right, Jake and Tanner show. We are going to try giving away some money with Take from Jake and Tanner. Promise. We'll do it next. Where is our beer? Now, this is going to be weird for certain people because you got to understand. Sydney's going to go get us some beer. We're starting our vacation early. I'm not going to be running the board because that's illegal. I'm going to be sitting across from the table with Tanner. Sydney's going to get over here on this side, and she's going to run the board. It's good for her anyway because she's got a training day. And you got to understand, this is weird, but we've already been up since 1 o'clock this morning.
So it's
the end of our work day. When you're just going in, I know you're thinking, well, my God, they're going to have a beer. It's 8:23. It might as well be midnight to us.
Yeah, this is considered afternoon drinking to us.
And I think that sometimes Angie or other people will forget. Like if I come home on a Friday and I crack a beer at 11, to her that is she'll be like, "Wow, you're really starting early," and it's like, no,
it's
I
like
go
5.
to bed at 4.
Yeah, it's like 5. Back off.
I'm excited.
Can I say what I saw yesterday at the zoo?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this is what I saw at the zoo. You bought him a 6-pack and me 1?
No, there's more in there.
Oh.
Look at this. Did you brown bag it?
No, you can't brown bag. We don't have to brown bag.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess you could. Oh yeah, they sell those bad boys in a 4-pack.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so what you're gonna do over here? You got to run down and take from Jake and Tanner.
Yep.
We're gonna do that in a minute, but no, I'm gonna run the. Well, that's kind of fun.
What?
I'll still run. I'll still ask the questions.
I gotta figure out how to open this thing. It's not twist off. I have my lighter on me.
I'm gonna go across. Let me just take my beer.
Woo! Oh!
Nobody has a cool keychain that they can get that.
Well, I'll get it right here.
Just use the edge of a table like Kurt Russell would
Thanks.
in Overboard.
Thanks, Taylor Swift.
You just break it.
I've done that before.
Oh my God! How do you even have room over here? Where do I sit all my beer?
I know.
Okay.
I see. Okay, now you guys know why that always. Your headphones are so loose.
They are? Well, I got a big head apparently. Oh, they're old too. You get off my headphones.
Can you open that up so we can cheers so I can take a drink of this?
Oh, sure. Hold on.
Happy vacation. Put
Happy
it on
vacation.
full view, too.
I want to
because otherwise it's just me and V.
I'll sit my beer right
Did I
here.
just call you V?
Yeah, you did.
I just called you my kid.
Who, her?
Yeah.
So are we on, no, it's just on her now.
Don't worry, we can Swayze this.
Oh, I just did that. I just accidentally bumped into you.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
All right, so we're going to be starting. By the way, this is we're celebrating the
vacation.
End of an era
Yep.
and the beginning of a new. FYI, we are moving the show to Vermont.
No. Cheers.
Happy vacation day.
Happy vacation day. Hey, try mine, by the way. You gotta try this.
I feel hammered. What is this?
Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale.
Now, again, this seems weird,
My
but
knees don't fit.
you have to. Isn't that comfortable to sit on your knees over there? Thank you. You have to understand this.
Yes.
Tanner and I not only are alcoholics, but we also. It is the end. I got to justify this. This is the end of our workday.
Yeah. I like this. Welcome to Wisconsin, where your radio hosts drink before most people get up.
Also, that was some of the worst driving I think I've ever done. Is
That's like
getting
a
that
treat.
Beer. I was
Oh,
rushing.
it's delicious.
And the beer was rolling around in the roundabouts, and I was like holding it.
What are you holding?
The beer. It was because Tanner's is glass, and I didn't want them to like hit each other. And
So very excited. I'm going to be heading to, if you don't know, we're going to be doing a best of next week. Sid is going to be here. Hey, Jim on demand, if you are listening, you can come in. I feel like you can hear my breath here. Well, probably. I mean, he could probably come in for like just to do some. I don't know. Up to you.
Yeah,
I mean,
whatever
you
you
can
want
never
to.
turn the mics on, but you can do it off air.
Yeah, if you want to do Facebook Lives and things like that, I think that would be quite fun.
Yeah.
I'm heading out to Tennessee. Not excited. I'm really not excited.
3 hours.
I'm not excited because I know I'm going to be tired.
Yep.
I got kids in a van with me this whole trip, and we're not getting there today. Does that make, you know what I mean? We're going to a hotel in Kentucky.
Doesn't that make your vacation feel bigger, though? The fact that it's going to take 2 days to get there? To me, I'm a little jealous of that.
Really?
Because it sounds like your vacation's a more bigger deal because you can't just... Like the Dells, if I wanted to go to the Dells on any given weekend, I could go there for 2 nights.
Yeah, but
Does that make sense? Because I could drive there in 2 hours.
I guess. I just...
where he's going is like the Dells with mountains.
Stop saying things are like the Dells. They're not like the Dells. The Dells is beautiful.
I might as well just hike there, according to my friends and wife.
Yeah.
Feels like all we're going to do is hike in
I
Tennessee.
am so sick of your family.
Yeah, I hate them.
You need to leave them. Ditch the zeros and get with the hero.
I said that to my wife, and she ended up breaking up with her boyfriend, and I started dating her.
That's
Get rid of
how
that
your
zero.
relationship started,
Mhm.
and that is how it will
It was very
end.
true. All right, so Sydney, what you got to do now is there's a button over there that says new drama.
Yep.
You're gonna right by this. Tanner, can you pull up the one? It's funny if she does it.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
There's one button that says Kiss QS.
Isn't it? It's already on.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not?
I don't think so. No. See where it says? Oh, it is Kiss QS. Is it up?
Isn't it this one?
Oh, it might be.
Yeah, and it's already up and on.
Okay, now hit new drama.
Okay, I gotta find it. We're gonna be here for a while.
No, this is fun. Let's just pause. Let's drink while she's.
Hey!
Cheers! While she's trying to find it.
It usually helps if you go in some sort of pattern.
I really hate the fact that you don't want to go to Vermont, though.
Okay.
If we surprised, that would be a good surprise. We moved the show to
It's
Vermont.
the biggest town there is 40,000 people.
Mountain biking trails are sick. All right, go ahead and click that.
Okay.
Go ahead. You can tell them to call in.
You can call in.
That's really loud.
866-916-0959.
To play right here. Take from Jake and Tanner.
It's $20.
$20. Big thanks to Prospera Credit Union with Life Stage Personal Guidance. You want to give us a call? You're going to be playing against Tanner. Hey, can I have my clock hour over there?
Who has?
The paper, and I can read some of the questions.
Already started drinking.
Very excited. You can go ahead and answer a phone.
Hello?
You got to turn it up
Oh, sorry.
and push the button.
What button?
The one right there, the big red one.
Yep. That's orange.
That's the red
There
one.
you
Right?
go.
There you go. Say hi. Who's this?
Hi, who's this?
Alex!
Ah!
Hi!
Hi, Alex. You ready to play Take from Jake and Tanner?
I am.
Now listen, it's only $20, but who gives a crap? Because if you beat Tanner, you got bragging rights there.
You sound good
I
on that.
know,
Like,
Donnie.
Does it sound better?
Yeah.
It does?
I was listening to our podcast yesterday. I'm really quiet compared to you guys. I need to up my
I haven't
DBs.
noticed that
Yeah.
you are quieter than
He
I am.
is?
I am so much quieter than you guys. If
Man,
you
so
listen to
loud.
our
do you think it
podcast-
has anything to do with that mic condom or whatever you call
no,
that?
it is just noticeably I am a couple dBs lower than you guys. And it's because they jacked hers up and yours up. So like if we're all talking at the same time or if I'm making my good funnies and you guys are laughing, all my funnies are gone.
Yeah, it's
So-
just
Oh,
us.
the
It's just like-
laughs go. Oh, really?
Your guys' voice will always outnumber mine.
All right, so
Decibels mine.
here, let Sydney, you go ahead and explain since you're over on that side. Go for it.
Jake's gonna ask you some questions. If you don't know the answer, you can say pass, and he will come back to it.
Time willing.
Time willing.
Where's Tanner going to be?
Tanner will be outside the room, so he won't hear
I'm buzzed.
your answers. But
And then he's going to come. He's going to come back into the room and what?
and he's gonna see if he can beat you.
Wait,
You're
that's
gonna
funny.
go on hold and
Down your beer before you play.
I still have to drive home.
Yeah, well, we were going to
Well,
be
it's
here
still
for like an
the
hour,
limit.
2 hours after that. Don't
I
worry.
got
you're
some
only-
crackers in the car.
She's got some crack.
It's 8.2%.
8.2.
This is a sipping beer, man.
All right, Alex, do you have any questions, darling?
No, I know how the game works.
Question here. Answer me this one. I have a question. Does it make you feel uncomfortable when I call you darling?
No.
All right, Alex.
I feel like I have
God, I
all
wish
the
every
room
show-
for my things right now.
I know. I don't have any room over here. I don't know how you deal with stuff. You got to go over to Adobe,
Oh,
and you're hold on. She's on the other side, so she's controlling things. Do you see where it says the second one right there? That's got to go up and on.
and on.
Now timer's going to begin when I'm done reading the first question. Make sure this is way over here. Okay, and then you're going to hit space bar after I'm done reading the first question.
Okay.
All right, Alex, are you ready?
I am ready.
Hey, Alex, which planet spins the fastest?
Oh my God! I'm so
That's
stupid.
Mercury.
What?
Mercury.
All right. Why is a duck's quack? Why doesn't it echo?
Due to the volume of their beak. It's because of their beak.
Okay. A cow gives nearly 200,000 glasses of milk in her lifetime.
Yes.
What's the only metal that's not a solid at room temperature?
Pass.
What's the first name of Shakespeare?
William.
What's the only metal that's not a solid at room temperature?
I want to say Mercury. I don't think no. I'm
And
gonna
time! Now what you do is stop that, and then you pull up the other one. You got to hit the new drama. So we go back into that. Hold on, Alex. Yep, go ahead. There we go. Dana!
I'm
It
really
was supposed
sad
to be you.
because I actually knew at least 2 of those.
I forgot about that. It was supposed to be Sid on this one. Oh, well.
Oh!
It works better this way, because then nobody would have been over there controlling the board.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex, we're going to put you on hold, okay?
All right.
So pull the hers down.
Yep.
Nope. Keep that drama going. We need that drama.
Start it again.
Start it again. There you go. Now pull that one down, and then hit hold. There's a hold
There's
button.
a hold button above the preview. It's in between the 2 lit up lights. It's a square with the square around it. There you go.
Oh, that's where it is. All right, Tanner, are you ready?
I'm very ready.
How do you think Alex did?
I don't know. She doesn't seem bright.
The timer is going to begin when I'm done reading the first question.
Okay.
Which planet spins the fastest?
I don't think it's Mercury. Let's go with it.
Why a duck's quack doesn't echo? Tell me why.
Why a duck's quack? That's not a.
You know.
Because it's not in a room that echoes. That sounds stupid. What is this?
A cow gives nearly 200,000 glasses of milk in her lifetime.
What is this question? Is it a question? Say it again.
A cow gives nearly 200,000 glasses of milk in her lifetime.
Do you want yes or no? Is this a true or false? Why are you looking at me like that? You
drunk.
wrote these before you started drinking. True? Is that what you wanted? Maybe. Or did you want like the Pythagorean theorem?
What's the only metal that's not a solid at room temperature? Or temp, as the kids say.
Mercury.
What's the first name of Shakespeare? I like being on this
William.
side. I might want you just to run the board from here on out.
William.
It's so fun.
William.
Okay, son of a gun.
Darn it, you dumb SOB.
Or maybe it's because we're drinking and now I'm in my happy place.
Remember when you yeah. Remember when you told me you were like you should you're like you should start drinking every day before work because you're really fun when you're And I was like that's what
fun. That's fun, Tim.
do. You shouldn't be encouraging that. You should say you shouldn't drink anymore.
Should I take her off hold?
Yeah, now we're gonna bring Alex back. Hi, Alex, how you doing? You all right?
You gotta hit her button.
And you need to hit drama too.
You hit her button.
Yeah, and
Which
hit drama.
Lots of drama?
Yeah, and you gotta
or
stand
new
on the
drama?
chair. Usually this is when I stand on the chair.
Lots of drama?
New drama.
New drama. Okay, now you gotta turn her on.
Now turn her on. Now you talk dirty to her if you're gonna turn her on.
No, I mean you have to physically push a button.
Oh, I thought we were talking dirty.
There you go.
Hi, Alex. How you doing?
I'm good.
All right, Alex, we're going to go through these questions. Tanner, you got your new bell. Tell her to put up Henry Mixer.
Oh, yeah, put up Henry Mixer. I have my new bell.
Said put up, that's the one right between the phone and the CPRSPCT1.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. We're going to go through through the questions, get some answers, see who you know what I mean.
Yep.
Hey, which planet spins the fastest? Alex said Mercury. Tanner said Mercury. The answer, idiots, is Jupiter. I do like this mic better.
It does sound a little better. It's because the dBs are up.
I like
Touch it
your
and it'll fall off,
dibs.
though.
Yeah, I know it. Hey, why a duck's quack doesn't echo? Tell me why.
That's just the dumbest question.
Alex said because of the volume of the beak.
What?
She's stupid. No offense, Alex. Tanner said because of room temperature. No, what did you say?
I said because if they're not in a room.
No one knows.
But the somebody said Mythbusters proved that wrong. That the duck's quack will echo.
Okay.
So we both got it right.
Okay, point. Oh, I like that one. I wish you could put like a small bell in front of that. Just like a big yes. I don't know. What am I saying? A cow gives nearly 200,000 glasses of milk in her lifetime. Alex said yes. Tanner said true. Both correct.
Yes.
What's the only metal that's not a solid at room temperature? You both said mercury. Both correct.
Yes.
What's the first name of Shakespeare? William. Both correct. We are tied.
Ooh.
Do you know how I tied?
Coming out of one channel.
I don't know.
Because I have it on both channels here.
I don't know. We're going to do a ranking question here. Tanner's going to take off his Sony headphones. At any time now. Tanner's
I'm
going to take
trying
it.
to figure this out. Fine.
All right, so Alex, what you're going to do here is I'm going to read you a question. Whoever's closest to the question is going to get this right. Tanner can't hear your answer. You're going to have to be pretty quick because I don't want you to think, I don't want any cheating going on. According to Jake, that's me, Fitbit, what is my heart rate BPM right now?
Oh, God.
No, not you. Okay, her number's locked in. What?
82.
Your eyeball, you just twitch. You're like Forrest Whitaker.
I was trying to get inside of you and feel a pulse.
All right, so according to my Fitbit, what is my heart rate BPM right now? But it was right now when I asked the question and I looked at it. Alex said 84.
Oh, my God, so close!
Tanner said 82. The answer
82.
was 69.
Hell yeah!
Now you got to hit winner. Now you got to take off the new drama.
No, you can't.
Now do any winner bet on the right.
I want All-Star. That one. Jake's heartbeat's all sexy right now.
Let's see what it's at now.
He's got 1 Miller High Life in him, and he's at 69.
It automatically goes there.
Oh God, your wife.
Can you get out of this? I got to read a promo. Hey, Alex, thank you so much for playing, but you didn't win today. We appreciate you listening, though.
Thank you.
I love you. What's that? Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
She's got a password.
Now go over to Promo Suite. Hey, Summer's the hang up on her. Summer is the perfect time to have LASIK at Optivision. It's only $14.95 an eye. Simplify your life and enjoy a glasses-free summer. Call 1-800-20-HAPPY for that free consultation. On the way, more talk, more. You can just turn the volume down now. You know, I might want to just train Sydney up and just be on this side with you. It is so fun.
It is so much more fun.
I don't have to worry about anything
there's no
over there.
Responsibilities at all.
Well, no, I feel like I can be more me.
Yeah. Do it.
And I am a hoot. I am a hoot finding out over here.
Let's try it the week we get back and see how it feels.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I like that.
Why?
I'm not sure.
You just said you wanted to do it.
All right, so more Jake and Tanner show next. Next. More Jake and Tanner show next. There it is. I forget I'm not
Sorry.
Mike 1 anymore. You want to know what I don't like?
What?
Getting shamed that I smell like beer when you bought it for us.
You bought it. Oh, yeah. What was the total? Do you have a receipt?
No, I didn't get a receipt.
Probably $5.
Well, you have a debit. We'll catch you later.
Catch you next time.
What were you going to say?
I'm not really
Be rude.
Is the phone supposed to be just laying on the ground?
Nah.
That's cool. Hang it up. At no point is anything supposed to be just laying on the ground, by the way.
Not in this studio.
Not anywhere.
Let me. Did I already say this? Big thanks to Prosperity Credit Union Life Stage Personal Guidance. Go ahead and click that. Let me get rid of this other live right here. Not saying I want to get rid of it, but I want to say that summer's the perfect time to have LASIK. At Optivision, it's only $14.95 an eye. Simplify your life and enjoy a glasses-free summer. Call 1-800-20-HAPPY for a free consultation. You are listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. Tanner and I are in pretty good moods.
Yeah.
Because we drunk. Just kidding. No, but
we decided
we're going to vacation.
Yeah, we decided to start our vacation about 30 minutes early. Sent Sydney to the store to go grab us a couple of beers. I am drinking a Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale. It's a very good drink if you've never had it.
And I'm drinking the champagne of beers.
Mine is very good. Jake called it a treat. It's 8.2% alcohols.
I feel like we should have our shirts down a little more.
Oh, Jake's getting naked.
No, I'm not.
What else is new?
Just I'll do one nibble out. Oh, God, it's getting... Tanner's pantless! You're not driving. People are going through
in like an hour, yeah.
Hey, I think we decided to do something here.
What is it?
Are we going to play that game to end it?
Yeah, let's end it. Let's go on vacation. We're going to do Celebrity Deathmatch.
That's right.
The only thing.
Now, here's the thing on Celebrity Deathmatch. You got to put in a new bed. All right, music bed. And I forget what it's called. Dream Team Draft. That's what it is. It's this one right here. There you go. This game, basically, Sydney had a brainchild of hers. She might have stole it from somewhere, but we're making it that much better. And she did have the idea to bring it to the show, which is outstanding. And what happens here is we have a Culver's Cup full of celebrities that Sydney wrote down.
Correct.
And then we have another Culver's Cup filled with different attributes, weird attributes, and superpowers. Now, we will take turns drawing one celebrity, then we will take turns drawing one attribute, and we put those together, and we see who would win in a fight after we have all picked one.
Yes, in a reason. There's the persons, and then I will grab after Jake.
Now, real quick, Sydney, this bed will end. You got to keep redoing it because it's a shorter bed.
Okay, Jake, who do you have?
You're going to be mad at this one.
Oh, no. Is it Ryan Reynolds?
Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh, crap.
And he can do magic.
He can.
I don't know.
Oh. Are you talking to me? Because I've got Robert De Niro.
Oh, dang it.
Say hello to my little friend.
That's Al Pacino.
Who do you have?
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh, she's the horse face?
I've had that one. It's not good. Jake, pick a power.
Power time happening right now.
Here we go. I also have a power. Sydney, grab a power.
So now my Neil Patrick Harris, my attribute that I drew is armed with hot soup.
Oh no!
That would be the worst. My eyes. Maybe I'll just throw it on your knee. Then you can't walk. Who did you have again?
I don't know what this is.
Let me see.
It's Robert De Niro, trained to fight by Kieves?
Knives.
Oh.
No way that says knives. That's 100% Kieves.
I don't think that second letter is a...
Here, let me see.
Kieves? What is that?
Trained to fight with... You're going to have to pick a new attribute.
Yeah. I don't know what I was trying to say, man. I wrote
it's okay.
these so long ago.
My Neil Patrick Harris is winning right now.
Oh! Here we go.
FYI.
Robert De Niro is really mean.
That's like truthful. That's just who he is. He's kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
What'd you get, Sid?
I have Sarah Jessica Parker.
That's not how you say her name.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Sarah Jessica Parker. She doesn't really have any skill, but she is driving a car, but has no depth perception.
Oh no, she's driving a weapon.
Yeah, but she doesn't know how to. She doesn't know where I am.
I can't tell how far away you are, but I can see where you are.
But that's the thing. You're going to think you're running into
how
me.
How is your soup going to get in my car?
That's the thing.
Are your windows up or down? Say
up.
down.
No, they're up.
Dang it.
Do it. She can hit us, and I'm
I
screwed
think
immediately.
yeah, you're done. What are you just going to be mean to the car?
Yeah. Are you talking to?
All right, Sydney, you got that one.
Yeah, you win.
I've never won this.
Yeah, you haven't. Jake, pick a person.
Okay, cool.
You want a tag team?
Ooh, I'll take that one.
Okay, I have my person.
Yes! Yes!
Jake, pick an attribute.
Okay, I picked my celebrity, and I'm picking my attribute.
Attribute. Okay.
Jake, he wins.
What kind of combination do you have?
I got Brad Pitt has a Tesla flamethrower.
Oh,
that's hard to beat.
Yeah, but you got to get close for that. It doesn't flamethrow that far. I have
Danner celebrity.
Oh, you are so done.
What do you got?
Lindsay Lohan, but she's very bright and has lasers for eyes. So
She is not bright.
No, but this Lindsay Lohan is. She's done enough.
I already.
to
It's all
redo
the
her
drugs.
brain.
I think at one point she's done that before.
Yeah, she took so much coke that she went through a 4-year degree at DeVry in one night.
Sydney, what's the celebrity?
I have Katie Couric,
Okay.
but Katie Couric hired a hitman, but the hitman is distracted by shiny things.
Yeah, you're done. You're already done.
Yeah, you're already dead.
Now
You don't know how good my hitman is.
My Brad Pitt. I think he's already lost because of your reason. Because you can shoot your laser eyes farther.
But remember, she's always wasted, so she can't. She's always like this.
Yeah, her eyes are always half open.
Oh, right.
Do they work if they're half open?
I like that.
I'm gonna tell you
Flamethrower
right
wins.
now.
Then I'm taking that point.
No, hold on.
because
This is the scenario I believe.
have a hitman.
Yeah, but you're
hired by
already done.
Katie
What are you
Couric.
doing?
Katie Couric has connections.
Yeah, but your hitman's I'm just gonna throw a quarter out there and he's gonna go look for it like a dog.
Here's a scenario I'm thinking of, Jake. You try to hit me with a flamethrower. I miss multiple times with my laser.
Okay.
We get close, hand-to-hand combat for a little bit. Elbow, kick, elbow,
Then we
knee.
fall in love
And
then
sex
have
on the floor!
and then have a Brad Pitt, Lindsay Lohan baby.
A Pohan!
Do you guys remember her list she came out with of all the men she slept with?
And none of
do
them
not.
were surprising except...
Kutcher was on there, I remember.
Yeah, let's...
I don't have control of the keyboard anymore.
Lindsay's... No, it's this one.
Yeah, you can toss me that keyboard though. I'll do it.
Yeah. Here you go.
Oh, there's too many mice again.
Here you go.
Hey, do you want your coffee?
Hey, turn down. No, thanks. Turn that down just a tad if you can, so we're not fighting it.
Drowning. The Lindsay Lohan's did
Sex
it
list.
Yeah.
A Pitlow.
A Pitlow.
A Pitlow.
A Pitlow.
Very excited on. We don't play this game enough. I think we forget about it. I enjoy this game a lot. Enjoy it too much.
Interesting. I know.
By the way, if you're you can tune in. If you can see us live in the studio, drink some beer. We're not. I'm not behind the board. We're celebrating vacation.
Yep.
Very early right now. Remember, it's the end of our day.
No, we need.
And we've already been up since 1, so it's like kind of your afternoon. It's your noon.
Benicio del Toro?
Yeah, Benicio del Toro that made the list. Heath Ledger.
Colin Farrell.
Ryan Reynolds. Just kidding. Ryan Rittman.
Roman?
Colin Farrell's on there definitely. Yeah, they were. I thought Timberlake was on there for some reason.
He is.
Ryan Phillippe.
Yeah. Timberlake's right here.
James Franco.
Zac Efron.
I could see James Franco.
Jamie Dornan.
Oh, wow. Good for her.
He spelled Zach wrong. Evan Peters. That feels bad because he's not that big of a deal now.
Why are some of these blurred?
Because I assume they're married. Unblurred list. I want that. Unblurred.
Do you see it anywhere, or do I have to Google?
Maybe that one. Nope.
That one has less blurred.
Why did they blur some of these out?
Wilmer Vanimina.
Oh, right over there. There's the one. And to the right, to the right, to the right. There it is.
No.
That's still blurred.
Oh, it is?
Isn't
Boy,
it
I
hard
can't
to see
see
over
anything
there?
over here.
Stop
I'm
making
sorry.
fun of me now.
This list. No blur. I want to see them all.
All right, we possibly got to get going here.
Yeah.
We are going to be gone all next week. Don't worry, Lo. Sid is going to be here. She's going to start up the TV so you can watch her, stalk her.
I didn't think we agreed to that, but okay, you can stalk me, I guess.
And then, yeah, we're going to be back the following Monday. We're going to have some fun. I think we'll probably end up taking pictures, probably posting them up on our Facebook. I'm going to try anyway. I'm going to try being the youngins.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
You can send them to me. I'll post it.
That'd be cool. That'd be great if you did.
Work.
Hey, could you just take a picture of a tree and just act like it was from me?
Yeah.
You know, and then just write a comment.
I'll post my pictures from Tennessee.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
And I went to the Dells. I'll post my pictures from the Dells.
Did you go to the Wilderness Resort?
Last time I went to the
Chula Vista?
No, I hate Chula Vista.
Kalahari?
No,
Flamingo?
Mount Olympus.
Oh.
All right, so we done? I think so. Hey, remember, we're going to do, we got the Karen Hour, which means lots of music.
Let's finish our beers before the end of the show.
Good job.
We'll pour some out from my homes. My parents.
Wait, where is it?
8.2%. Gonna have to wait until at least 11:30 before I can drive home.
I'll go get you some crackers.
All right, so anyway, so if you missed anything on the show, just text JT to 71090. Get the podcast right to your phone. Rather than that, have a great day, and next, have a great week, and we're going to be back, I think, the 22nd. Lots of best ofs, though, so don't go anywhere. Please listen to the best ofs if you haven't, because if you don't listen to the best ofs, we lose ratings, which means we can't feed our family. Sydney, say goodbye, Nikki.
Goodbye, Nikki.
All right, it's the Jake and Tanner show.
She's not Nikki. Where's the joke?
That's when you would go out.
Yeah, because there's an out.